gon' drop. Hello. I bought too hard, they flop. Whoa. Now all these bitches got ass. How did they get it so fast? They ain't have that in the past. I still smash in LA, they getting shot. Bitch, I know the doc. In my yeah, we on the yacht. Yo, bitch, know where we dock. Hold up, I ain't from the know ya, but Tunch is still a soldier. And wrestling beat the soldier, cause he was real Magnolia, yeah. And I fuck these hoes if I don't doze off on that drink. If I do, bitch, you to blame. Gucci lane, we stank. It better be the only thing. Big bank, take Lil back, you know the game. Molly bitches on your Carter, your Carter. The fireman and fire starter need water. All of your bitches, they poo. All of my bitches, they new. They got more bitches than you. All of these hoes in cahoots. But my bitch keep me in the loop. She blow me like hot camera soup. My waters come out like a troop. Innocent boss, not a oop. Enjoying my pineapple fruits. I'm in a pineapple coupe. Passing you up like you. Turn the head like a screw. Get that hoe a tip. Enough to buy a whip. Get that hoe some sip. She fall asleep, I dip. I'm rich, bitch. Money, bitch. What's in that bag? 14 bricks. You got 14 bricks in that bag? Used to drive.
Mic check.
Used to be locked up with the dude that stopped the
Okay.
Used to be in Holly Grove with dudes that cut the
Okay.
Got so many hoes, they call me John Dottie. To your bitch, I'm Mr. Biggs, my nigga Brian Osley. I'm kamikaze and you niggas Ronda Rousey. It's the one that really rock. Drop it to the socks. Over your Charlie, the ones that haven't dropped. Wait for Carter 5 to drop. It's the rock. Tell them bitches it's the rock. Yeah. I'm throwing up the rock.
Okay.
I ain't from Magnolia, but Tony still a soldier. And rest in peace the soldier, cause he was real Magnolia. Yeah.
JYT, what up? I see you, boy. You heard?
Do the knowledge, nigga.
Family, what it do? It's your boy Jay checking in. We back, nigga. We are back, family. Listen, man, I appreciate y'all tapping in with me so much. You have no idea. And family, I've been waiting to get back to you. We got some things to talk about, and you already know what we here for, family. Pooh Shiesty allegedly robbed Gucci.
What?
Family, we are here for that on this beautiful, happy Easter. I must thank you for tapping in with your boy, all right? Family, my brother Matt, I see you, man. Happy Easter to you as well. A lot been going on. We'll get to that later, family. Let's get to the shits, family. So, we are again going to start with Gucci Mane. Family, Pooh Shiesty and his affiliates have allegedly robbed Gucci Mane and his team. Family, we got to break this story down and get to the bottom of it, see what's going on, all right? Let's get to it, family. Let's get right to it again. I appreciate you tapping in, kicking it with your boy, family. All right, we're going to start with a news report, actually. Let's start with the news report of what's going on, family, all right? Lock in with your boy. Let's have some fun, all right? Let's see what we got. All right, here we go.
I'm Ryan Rabel. I'm the U.S. Attorney for the Northern District of Texas. Thank you for coming. This week, 9 individuals, including well-known musical artists, kidnapped and robbed at gunpoint numerous victims at a music studio in Dallas, Texas.
Wow.
8 of the 9 were arrested yesterday in Dallas, Memphis, and Nashville. These individuals who are charged and arrested include Lontrell Williams Jr., also known
That's Pooh Sheisty.
as Pooh Shiesty, Lontrell Williams Sr.,
That's his father.
Rodney Wright Jr., also known as Big 30,
Right.
Kadarius Waters, Demarion Gibson, DeMarcus Glover, Corday Johnson, Darian McDaniel, and Terrence Rogers has not been arrested yet, but will be soon.
Now, Terrence Rogers was a guy who was, of course, a part of this alleged kidnap and robbery, but at this point, he was still on the run. He's been captured now. I'll catch you up on that, all right?
The complaint alleges that on January 10th of this year, 3 music industry professionals traveled to Dallas for a scheduled business meeting. Lontrell Williams Jr. arranged this meeting purportedly to discuss the terms of his recording contract with one of the victims.
Now, mind you, he said January 10th, so this happened about 3 months ago now, okay?
As alleged, once these three men were inside the recording studio, Williams Jr. and 8 co-conspirators, several of whom traveled from Memphis, Tennessee, executed a coordinated armed takeover.
Now, just to let you know, these guys who traveled, they traveled no flights. These guys drove, they knew what they were about to do, okay? Drove down, all right? There's no flights.
As alleged, Williams Jr. produced an AK-style pistol and forced one of the victims to sign a release from the recording contract at gunpoint.
All right, family, I know I'm doing a lot of pausing, but I want to make sure you're with me at this point, and we're going to go over the indictment. At this point, what he just said, literally, Pooh Shiesty put the Draco to Gucci Mane and said, essentially, let me out this contract, okay? Let me back that up just a tad.
Pistol and forced one of the victims to sign a release from the recording contract at gunpoint. The remaining conspirators displayed firearms and robbed the other victims of Rolex watches, jewelry, cash, and other high-value items.
Family, everybody who came with Gucci got laid down. Everybody give it up. What you got? You got an iPhone, a little watch? Let me get that. What you got? Little chain? I need that. Like, they laying down the room, nigga. Like, you remember what Fat Joe said when he was like, yo, I robbed the whole gym, but like, ain't nobody believe him? Nigga, we got an indictment to go with this Pooh Shiesty story. This is real. This is real. William Sr. Shiesty's pop should have been a better OG. Well, we got to speak about Pooh Shiesty dad as well. Come to find out, back in the day, Pooh Shiesty dad snitched. What? Family, I'm telling you, we're finding out that a lot of these street niggas have some past that were being hidden for a long time, but in this new era, shit is coming out. All right? So Pooh Shiesty's dad has indeed bit the cheese once in the past. We're going to catch you up on that too. Lock in. Let's keep going.
One of the victims was actually choked by one of the defendants to the point of near unconsciousness. Defendant Wright barricaded the studio door with his body to prevent the victims from escaping.
Now, that's Big 30. All right? Big 30 is big for a reason, nigga. I ain't just Big 30 for no reason. You thought it was all gun action, nigga. It's body action too, nigga. I'm big. I'm leaning on the door. Ain't nobody getting up in here. All right? Like, stick with the story. I'm going to back it up a little more.
Contract at gunpoint.
Okay.
The remaining conspirators displayed firearms and robbed the other victims of Rolex watches, jewelry, cash, and other high-value items. One of the victims was actually choked by one of the defendants to the point of near unconsciousness. Defendant Wright barricaded the studio door with his body to prevent the victims from escaping. The ringleader of the conspiracy, Lontrell Williams Jr., was on home confinement at the time of the offense, as alleged, for a prior firearms conspiracy charge and conviction out of the Southern District of Florida.
I'm fighting for my life. Y'all killing me with this.
Family, if you don't know what was just said, Pooh Shiesty is laying the nigga down with the ankle monitor on at the time. This nigga's on house arrest, robbing a nigga. Boy, I tell you, some niggas, it's just in their blood, man. You gotta give it up. Some niggas is just in their blood. Like, imagine, like, a lot of niggas, yo, they get out of prison. Like, put yourself in this position. You make millions a year off of making music, right? Put yourself in this position. Like, yo, man, I'm finna get out the feds, the streets, begging for me to hit the streets. I already got this FDO in the tuck. I'm finna fuck them up with this, right? Nigga, I get out, I drop the vid. I'm going crazy. I'm stupid hot, right? The world is in my palms within this hip-hop culture at minimum. Well, I might be on house arrest or whatever like that, but do I want to, like, stay signed to Gucci Mane, and we're going to get to why he went through all this, allegedly. Do I want to just, be on house arrest and just play it cool until this anchor monitor get off and figure out a legal way to get out of this contract? Nah, that ain't gangster. How about, wow, I just got out like a month or two ago, I go put a Draco to the back of Gucci head and force this nigga to get me out the deal. Okay, that's what we doing? That's what we doing? Okay. All right.
Towards the end of his prison sentence, he had been granted home detention. Part of the terms of his home detention were that he would not commit another federal offense or possess a firearm. His father, Lontrell Williams Sr., is alleged to have helped plan and execute the federal kidnapping as charged in the complaint. And as described further in the complaint, within hours of leaving the Dallas studio, a number of the defendants were on social media displaying some of the items that appeared to be the jewelry that had been robbed from the victims.
Nigga, all the feds had to do was log into their IG account again, man. Shit is a shame. Like, I tell y'all all the time, back in my day, the major, real victory, and you got to catch this, the real victory was not getting caught. But today, the real victory to these kids is like robbing the person A and then showing persons A jewelry all over IG. I'm going to let the world know I robbed you. I'm going to let the world know. The world includes the Federal Bureau of Investigation. All right. So we're going to let them know as well. They might come for me, but the streets going to know I was a real nigga. Okay. Nah, you got it. You got it. Real nigga. Real nigga.
The charging document outlines some of the evidence, just some, establishing the defendant's roles in the federal offense. This is as follows. Electronic monitoring data placing Williams Jr. at the offense location, which would put him in violation of his home detention conditions. Cell phone records and license plate reader data corroborating the coordinated travel of multiple defendants from Memphis, Tennessee to Dallas. Rental car records confirming Williams Sr. rented a vehicle that was used by the group. Surveillance footage from the offense location, a nearby office supply store, and a hotel where several of the defendants stayed following the offense. Fingerprint evidence as well that was recovered from the crime scene, matching at least two of the defendants. Social media posts by defendants displaying what appears to be stolen property just in the days following the offense. Greyhound bus records confirming the travel of multiple defendants from Dallas to Memphis.
So these niggas was taking Greyhounds. I give them that. At least they tried to finesse a little bit, right? They didn't at least, just go rent a bunch of cars under their name, some crazy shit like that. At least they put a little thought into it. They still got caught, but I can at least see some vision they had while they was trying to get it off, right? At least, okay.
The day after the offense, in this case, came to Dallas to conduct legitimate business, and they were met with firearms and violence as alleged in the charging document.
Okay, now, family, typically, let me just tell you this real quick too. Typically, when a person violates their probation, depending on what they did, they may have to do the rest of the time that was on the table. For example, let's say, you got out on house arrest or some type of early release, parole, within, with having maybe 5 years left of that bid. Well, you do the wrong crime, you have to go now do the rest, or you violate that probation, you now have to go finish those 5 years sitting down, depending on the extent of what's going on. But for Pooh Sheisty, it's not enough. You know what I mean? Not only would a nigga like Pooh Sheisty do those 5 years, he gonna find a way to put a 55 on top of that. He the Jordan of it. He the Jordan of this crime shit. I didn't know how serious he was when he said, don't let that Dirk verse go to your head. Ain't nobody slime as me. I didn't know. He meant that. My grandma told me keep my grass low the whole time. I'm the snake. He wasn't capping. He wasn't. He was not capped. The man was really telling you something, all right? So let's go through the indictment, family. We do have the indictment. Let's go through the indictment, family. I mean, I think this is going to be very interesting. I'm going to be honest with you. All right? This is from the United States Attorney's Office, Northern District of Texas, okay? So this is official as a ref with the whistle. Let's get it. 9 men, including well-known musical artists, federally charged for kidnapping at music studio in Dallas. All right. This week, 9 individuals, including well-known musical artists, were federally charged for kidnapping and robbing at gunpoint numerous victims at a music studio in Dallas, Texas, announced U.S. Attorney for the Northern District of Texas, Ryan Rayblood. 8 of the 9 were arrested yesterday in Dallas, Texas, and Memphis, Tennessee. So they got 8 of the 9. I told you one was on the run, but he has now been caught. We'll catch you up on him as well. The charged defendants include Lontrell Williams Jr., a.k.a. Pooh Sheisty himself. Lontrell Williams Sr., that would be his father. Rodney Wright, that's Big 30. Cardarius Waters, Terrence Rogers, Demarion Gibson, DeMarcus Glover, Corday Johnson, and Darian McDaniel. Okay. As alleged, 9 defendants traveled to Dallas, Texas to kidnap and rob victims who they thought were coming into town for a business meeting. Instead of discussing business in a civil matter, the defendants resorted to violence and intimidation to achieve their purported business objectives, said Mr. Ryan, U.S. Attorney for the Northern District of Texas. He states, for anyone contemplating using violence and intimidation as a business practice, I'm here to tell you that it will be vigorously investigated and prosecuted in the Northern District of Texas. This case also highlights the outstanding contributions of my colleagues across the U.S. All right, let's keep it going. The Western District of Tennessee employs a whole team concept with federal, state, and local partners to aggressively pursue all violent criminals who dare to commit crime or seek safe haven within our jurisdiction. Let's get to the good shit, right? The complaint alleges that on January 10th of this year, 3 music industry professionals traveled to Dallas for a scheduled business meeting. Lontrell Williams Jr. arranged this meeting, purportedly to discuss the terms of his recording contract with one of the victims. Now, this right here is saying, hey, yo, Pooh Shiesty hit up Gucci like, hey, yo, Gucci, man. We got to talk about this contract I'm up under, man. We got to talk about it, man. All right, man. I'm coming down there to Dallas, man. All right, brr. All right, brr. Like, you know what he do. Brr. I can't do it. Whatever. As alleged, once these 3 men were inside the studio, Williams Jr. and 8 co-conspirators, several of whom traveled from Memphis, executed a coordinated armed takeover. Takeover, the break's over, nigga. God MC, Pooh Shiesty. That's where we at right now. The complaint alleges that Williams Jr. produced an AK-style pistol and forced one of the victims to sign a release from the recording contract at gunpoint. Family, I'm not going to lie to you, man. This line really hurt me. This line, I'm going to say it one more time. The complaint alleges that Williams Jr., Pooh Shiesty, how old is Pooh Shiesty? I think he's 26. Pooh Shiesty. Let me see real quick. Give me 1 second here. Pooh Shiesty age. Pretty sure it's 26. I am correct. All right, look at this real quick, family. Pooh Shiesty is 26 years old. 26 years old. How old is my dog Gucci Mane these days? My dog Gucci is 46 years old. Let me tell you something, family. Time changes a man. Time changes a man. The Gucci Mane I know. This nigga here.
Did you lose a lot of money?
Who is this
sports
guy?
Betting?
Who is this
on
guy?
DraftKings?
Yo, you gotta relax, bro. Alright, here we go.
You watching Smack 2, nigga.
Nigga.
So I a factory, nigga. So I entertainment. So I a goon, nigga.
You think this Gucci Mane would ever get robbed at gunpoint? Nigga! Stop playing! Nigga! Him? Bruh! Nigga! Let me tell y'all something, man. Nigga. This Gucci Mane right here, man, this nigga would have died in that studio, bruh. Nigga would have died in the studio that day, bruh. This Gucci Mane right here, man, niggas wouldn't even have the gall to try to rob this nigga right here, gang. It wouldn't even be a thought in their mind. Off rip. They know what time it is, bruh.
So I said Maze, nigga, with So I said Braids, nigga. We got So I said
See the old Waka Flocka back there?
So I said J's, nigga. Smack 2 pussy.
Bruh. You see this smile on this nigga face? That's a devious grin. That ain't no regular grin, bruh. That nigga there, get you done up. No troll. Get you done up. You done up. But now, we got a new Gucci, man. We got a new Gucci, bruh. Let me tell you something, man. Ever since I seen this shit here, it just remind me.
Oh, y'all.
It just remind me of that Gucci, that Drake lyric, bruh. Like, this shit for me was like saying how magic worked, bruh. This shit broke me down, bruh. This shit hurt me, bruh. I ain't gonna lie. This one the Gucci Mane I came up on right here, bruh. We had, what's her name? Kesha Ka'oir. And if you ask me, family, you know a nigga like me. You know what I do.
The type of nigga stand on business, nigga. One man arm against 50, nigga. What you wanna do that? I stand on business, nigga.
Nigga, this shit is all Kesha's fault. Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell y'all something, man. This shit is all her fault. Alright? She did a tour letting us know Gucci Mane is on a medication keeping him essentially sedated. She's the manager of keeping him sedated. And instead of her hiding everything going on in the kitchen, you know, she really let us know how the sausage is made. Some people have heard that terminology before, right? My thing is this. I felt like Kesha made this more about her being the hero that saved Gucci than her holding up Gucci's street status and, you know, keeping that figure going. It's like seeing The Undertaker at the airport just, you know, drinking a Starbucks coffee when he was at his prime, right? I don't know if y'all know this, but even when The Undertaker would travel on flights back in the day, the nigga still wore all black because he always wanted to give off that image of, yo, don't fuck with him, that's The Undertaker, right? Kesha made this interview all about how she take cares of Gucci and make sure Gucci is, you know, not going into these episodes, right? Which is admirable. I respect it. But when you let the world know, and he's dealing in a world of street niggas, you have now made Gucci Mane food. That's what she did. She made Gucci Mane food. Like, she essentially told us he ain't like that no more. She did. She told us he's not like that no more. I keep him overly sedated. So whatever crazy thoughts, quote unquote, he used to have, we keep them far away. And if he gets to tripping, I make sure we get him right in the hospital. Family, this is not the same Gucci Mane. Nigga, I just showed you. You think this old Gucci Mane getting robbed, nigga? It ain't no way, bruh. Nah, we ain't going through another ad. But it wasn't happening. So anyway, let's get back to this. Okay. All right. So the complaint alleges that on January 10th of this year, we passed that. As alleged, once these three men were inside the studio, Williams Jr. and 8 co-conspirators, several of whom traveled from Memphis, executed a coordinated armed takeover. The complaint alleges that Williams Jr. produced an AK-style pistol and forced one of the victims to sign a release from the from the recording contract at gunpoint. The remaining conspirators displayed firearms and robbed the other victims of Rolex watches, jewelry, cash, and other high-value items, meaning, nigga, everybody got laid down When Pooh Shiesty start laying a nigga down, we all getting blood on our hands too. We all laying niggas down. Everybody getting laid down, nigga. This is a group effort, okay? Group effort. All right? Teamwork makes the... All right, thank you. So, one victim was choked to the point of near unconsciousness. Photos of some of his injuries were included in the complaint. Now, you see this white boy here. This is Gucci Mane's cameraman, okay? Now, I didn't know Pooh Shiesty had vampires on the team because what the fuck are these 2 bite marks? What the fuck is this? Nigga bit him in the wrist. A nigga bit him in the wrist. Hit him with the fangs. This nigga probably started turning a little later that night. I'm gonna be honest with you. Alright? Got a little scratch on his neck. Imagine a nigga choking you so bad, nigga, he's scratching your neck up. Like, that's a violent choking. This nigga was really about that shit. He literally says one victim was choked to the point of near unconsciousness. And this nigga is tapping out. No trope. Alright? Photos of injury sustained to the wrist and neck of one victim. Now, defendant Wright barricaded the studio door with his body. That's Big Thuddy. Pass me the Drake. Defendant Wright barricaded the studio door with his body to prevent the victims from escaping. Court records reflect that Lontrell Williams Jr. or Pooh Shiesty was on home confinement for a prior firearms conspiracy conviction out of the Southern District of Florida. Now, family, let me just catch you up real quick because we here for it. Let me just catch you up real quick. Let me remind y'all why Pooh Shiesty was even locked up in the first place. Let me remind y'all because some of y'all might have forgot. Now, this was like the dumbest shit in his own self, in his own right. Some dumbass shit. It really was. So let me explain the story first, all right? And then we're gonna watch the story. Pooh Shiesty was in a club wearing the tightest of white pants you've ever seen. But, you know, if you remember the first song, he said, what he said? 20,000 in my right, 20,000 in my pocket, let my right pocket in the club or some shit like that. Well, the nigga had them bands hanging out his pocket. The pockets is skin tight, but damn, he got a brick of money this thick hanging out the pants, right? Well, what happens? The money falls out his pants. Maybe somebody kind of knocked it out his pants, and he lost the money. Okay, he lost the money. Now, instead of him taking an L, like, damn, you know, my money kind of fell out my pocket, my nigga Pooh Shiesty said, oh, that ain't gangster. I can't take that L. What's gangster about that? Nigga Pooh Shiesty come back shooting in the club. Let's see some. Let's see some.
New at 5:30, a popular rapper arrested. He's accused of shooting a security guard at a South Florida gentleman's club and will remain behind bars. A judge denied bond for 21-year-old Lontrell Williams.
Now, mind you, the nigga went into prison with an afro. He came out with locks. Nigga did 4-5 years just then.
Known as Pooh Sheisty. Police say he was performing at King of Diamonds in Miami over Memorial Day weekend when cash was knocked out of his pocket. When the crowd tried to grab it, police say he showed off his gun, and while he was being escorted out of the club, he fired a shot, hitting the guard in the ankle. He's been charged with aggravated battery.
Nigga, what in the most unnecessary charge is that? Most unnecessary shit ever. Most unnecessary shit ever. Okay, but again, this kid, hey yo man, this kid loved prison, man. What can we say, man? I mean, the kid is here for it. All right, the kid loves it. The thrill, it's the life. The life is so exciting. Let's keep it going. All right, so defendant Wright barricaded the studio with his body, preventing victims from escaping. Court records reflect that Lontrell Williams Jr. Pooh Shiesty was on home confinement for a prior firearms conspiracy conviction out of the Southern District of Florida. Part of the terms of his home detention were that he could not commit other criminal offenses or possess firearms. His father, Lontrell Williams Sr., is alleged to have helped plan and execute the federal kidnapping. As described in the complaint, within hours of leaving the Dallas studio, the defendants added posts on social media displaying what appeared to be some of the stolen jewelry depicted in photographs from the complaint. Now, this is screenshots of a video posted from Rogers' social media account depicting a Rolex believed to be stolen in the robbery. Family, the nigga went straight online and started flexing the Rolex he just stole. Oh, we got more. We got more. Oh, look, we got the chain. Is that a 1017 chain? We got another watch here. Like them two different watches. Okay. Nah, it was a come up. It was a come up, right? Okay, shit. Okay, bet. Screenshots from Glover's social media account depicting him wearing reportedly stolen jewelry. As outlined in the complaint, some of the evidence establishing the defendant's role in the federal offense includes electronic monitoring data placing Williams Jr. at the offense location in violation of his home detention condition. So, family, again, the man is wearing a ankle monitor at the time of violating the probation, robbing his CEO. Okay? Like, again, you can't make this type of shit up. These type of niggas. Look, I posted this on my page. Make sure, family, if you are not following, always, I'm keeping you up to date in the latest and greatest in hip-hop news. Tap in with your dog. We had Pooh Shiesty in an ankle monitor at the ripe age of 11 years old. Hold on. Oh, damn, it ain't showing the whole photo here. It ain't showing the whole photo? Nah, clicking on the computer is crazy. Hold on, let me go to that Twitter. Because Twitter gonna have it for me. Pooh Sheisty. Nigga, at 11 years old, like, bro, when I was 11 years old, I was trying to, like, play sports. I was trying to be, like, the best athlete I could be. This nigga Pooh Shiesty, nigga, at 11 years old, got a shorty on his arm, and he got the ankle monitor with the Barclays on already. Ankle monitor and Barclays on. Damn. All right, let's get back to the story here, right? So, cell phone records and license plate readers data corroborating the coordinated travel of multiple defendants from Memphis to Dallas. Family, just in case you didn't know, and everywhere, it's not a place you can go that they don't have these license plate readers. All right, they have license plate readers everywhere. They know where we at all times, family. Like the old days where you could really get away with crime, them days is gone. Like, to get away with crime today, family, you got to be like in the most rural backwood country place where it's just like non-civilian. Like, it got to be something crazy, family. Because if you're in a major city, nigga, it's cameras everywhere you go, even if they're ring door cameras, right? You getting caught on ring door. I be looking at my ring camera like, oh shit, that's a nice car. I'm seeing all type of shit going by, right? So, boom. You always being watched. It's just the era we live in today, family. Rental car records confirming Williams Sr. rented a vehicle used by the group. Now, I said earlier that at least they were all taking Greyhounds, but that would mean gumpjay.
This nigga was clearly lying.
Rental car records confirming Williams Sr. rented a vehicle used by the group. The daddy, family. The father, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, with a dad like that, I mean, you was bound to fail. Let's keep it 100. Like, imagine your dad being with all the shit. That's just like Queso. I mean, I understand how Queso could be really punching air for the rest of his life in prison, right? He grew up with a dad who was a quote-unquote street nigga with all the street shit, getting locked up, shooting niggas, getting shot. Some shit go down, Queso ride for the family, and your dad snitch on you, bruh?
What?
All right. Greyhound bus records. Hold on. Wait a minute. Rental car And let me do this real quick. Okay. Let's see. Rental car records confirming Williams Sr. rented a vehicle used by the group. Surveillance footage from the offense location, a nearby office supply store, and a hotel where several defendants stayed following the offense. Latin fingerprints recovered from the crime scene matching 2 defendants. Social media posts by defendants displaying what appears to be stolen property in the days following the offense, and Greyhound bus records confirming the travel of multiple defendants from Dallas to Memphis the day after the offense. If convicted, each defendant faces sentences of up to life imprisonment. Damn. The FBI Dallas Violent Crimes Task Force investigated the case. You know, this is still not the actual, this is what I need right here. Nigga, this is what we need right here. Okay. Now, should we read? We probably should read essentially all of this. How much do we got here? Oh, we got a lot. Okay. Maybe not all, but a lot. Let's get into this story, because this is going to break down literal step by step what happened the night of this alleged Gucci Man kidnapping. This is going to give us the breakdown. We got the photos. Oh, yeah. Let's lock in. Let's lock in. All right. Now, we essentially got the overview of what we just read, but let's get some details that were not in there in this. How about that? Okay. Let's just start at the top. All right. Okay. At approximately 1 p.m. on January 10th, the victims flew into Dallas, Texas, alongside RD, head of security. Okay, RD, that would be Radrick Davis. All right. Hold on. I think they give us these acronyms real quick just so we know who's who. Do they? DeMarcus, Glover. So I'm assuming, okay, so yeah, everything that's DG or DG, we're getting where they're getting those from here, right? Okay. At approximately 1 p.m. on January 10th, 2026, the victims flew into Dallas, Texas, alongside RD's head of security, hereinafter referred to as CW. So, Gucci security is CW, and other security officer TD. Okay, for a scheduled business meeting between RD and suspect Williams Jr., aka Pooh Sheisty, and has been signed to a recording contract for RD's music label 1017 since 2021. Gucci and Pooh were scheduled to meet because Pooh was upset with the terms of his contract and wished to be released from his contractual obligations. Now, real quick, family, before should we break down right now why Gucci or why Pooh is wanting to be let out of this deal so badly? Should we break it down now, or should I just kind of keep going for now? Maybe I keep going for now and I'll break it down after this. I think so. All right. So, have been signed since approximately 2021. Gucci and Pooh were scheduled to meet because Pooh was upset with the terms of his contract and wished to be released from his contractual obligations. Pooh had asked Gucci to come to Dallas on this date so they could meet about business. At approximately 1:45, CW, which is the security, TD, the other security for Gucci, and the victims arrived at the scheduled meeting location. All right, so the birds landed. A music recording studio located within a larger office building. When the security guards, CW and TD, and the victims entered the office building, they realized the recording studio owned by an individual referred to as JN was closed. Oh shit, the back door is coming together. It's coming together. Alright, nigga, the studio was closed whole time. Alright. While they waited for the studio to open, the five went to a liquor store and purchased liquor and plastic red Solo cups before returning to the studio. Okay, so the studio getting open. Okay. Williams Jr. father, okay, Pooh Shiesty's dad, called JN, which is the guy who owns the studio, multiple times on the day of the meeting. All right, so they were trying to get in the studio. It wasn't just, nigga, we ain't even worried about the studio. We just trying to get Gucci there. It wasn't that. At approximately 2:53 p.m., JN answered the phone, and with these dates, times, family, you know they got the cell phone records. It's already lit. This happened back in January. Remember that. JN answered the phone and learned that William Sr., Pooh Shiesty's father, was attempting to book a recording studio that afternoon for Williams Jr., Pooh, and Gucci to record music at or around 3:15 p.m. JN, who owns the studio, opened the studio for Gucci and MMBP, CW, and TD, which is everybody on Gucci's team. Now, MM is Gucci's cameraman, right? That's the white guy. BP, I forgot who BP is. I think he's just like a affiliate Gucci guy with him, like not a manager, but somebody got on the road with him. CW and TD will both be the other security guards. Investigators later collected and reviewed surveillance video captured at another business located in the same office building on the same floor as the recording studio, which shows William Sr., Pooh Shiesty's father, outside of the office building at approximately 3:27. All right. On January 10th, 2026, right here, William Sr., the father, appears to be speaking with someone on his cell phone before entering the building at around 3:28. So, all right, we can't enlarge these photos. It's cool, though. You see Pooh Shiesty's father right here looking at his phone. All right. At approximately 3:39 p.m., an employee of the studio arrived to assist with production. All right, so like an engineer. When the employee arrived, Williams Jr. and Williams Sr. were standing at the back door of the office building, engaged in what appeared to be an argument over the phone. Let me read that again. So that was Pooh Shiesty's father and himself standing at the back door, engaged in what appeared to be an argument, but they were on the phone. All right, so they was probably trying to like make sure all the goons was in position. Like, you remember when on FDO he was like, it's a whole war going outside in the cage. It drove me crazy. Like, he back outside the cage. He getting his troops in order. All right, so he telling the nigga, yo, get your ass in place. Get over there. You know what we finna do, right? All right, boom. At approximately 3:43 p.m., Williams Jr., Pooh Shiesty, and his father, Johnson, Waters, Rogers, Gibson, Glover, and McDaniel, this is all Pooh Shiesty's team, entered the east side of the office building. The target suspects walked through the lobby area of the office building before going inside the studio on the left. So you got that happening here. Now, they are mobbing, all right? You don't want no problems. Okay, you a goon. What's a goon to a goblin? You know, I'm from that era. Back in the day, goon used to be like a gangster, like a nigga you ain't want to fuck with. In 2026, goon is, anyway. Let's see. The target suspects walked through the lobby area of the office building before going inside the studio, right here on the left. One individual with a dreadlock hairstyle, later identified as Gibson, can be seen on video exiting the office building and shortly thereafter returning with a bag slung over his shoulder on the right. Nigga, it's a big bag too. Hold on. Nah, I gotta blow this up. Pause. This. Yo, they robbed the whole damn room, fam. I ain't gonna lie to you. Can I open this in another page? I need that. Can I do that real quick? Let me see something. Let me see something, family. Cause I mean, this nigga look like damn Santa Claus. I'm gonna be real. Let me see. Hold up. Wait a minute, where is that? Nah. Let me see, man. Nah, I need to blow this up. Cause family, I'm telling you, this nigga really look like. All right, let me see. Hold on. All right, my shit tweaking. Never mind, fuck it. If my shit gonna tweak out, we ain't gonna spend all day on it. Regardless, family, this photo right here to the left, bro got the biggest duffel bag you ever seen. Anyway, the nine individuals entered the studio's control room, where inside the victims were watching the football game. Okay, so it's getting real. Niggas chilling. They trying to act cool watching football, but we all know the play ain't even really happened yet. Boom. CW was positioned in the studio lobby while TD, the security guards, remained in the vehicle they arrived in. So you got one security guard in the lobby making sure everything good. You got another one just sitting in the vehicle. You know, he probably on TikTok, just scrolling type shit. Depicted below are photographs of the studio lobby. To the left, studio control room. To the right, and studio recording room at the bottom. Taken from DPD, Dallas Police Department. Body cameras and crime scene photographs captured on the night of the offense. So this the spot, you know, you see some platinum breakers on the wall here, you know. Forget all the greatness that's happened in these studios, all the millions of dollars and all the culture that's probably been produced in these studios. We trying to get Gucci laid down in this bitch. That's what we doing tonight. That's what the studio is getting used for tonight. All right, that's what we doing. The victims overheard Williams Jr. talking on his cell phone, potentially with a probation or parole officer. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Wait a minute. Family, this is Pooh Shiesty. The victims overheard Williams Jr. talking on his cell phone, potentially with a probation or parole officer, stating that his caseworker had given him permission to be out for rec time. Okay?
This nigga was clearly lying.
Family, I'm not 100% sure, but I will bet my YouTube page that his caseworker did not give him rec time to go rob Gucci. I'm going to just throw that out there. I could be wrong. I'm going to just throw that out there though, right? Stating that his caseworker had given him permission to be out for rec time. Now, look, I'm going to be honest. Another moment like this has now been exposed. It was a time where Pooh Shiesty was with Ben Dadan, and he was telling his probation officer, I'm at home, whole time the nigga is live riding in the streets. Like, you just can't make gangsters like this no more. Like, imagine literally be you riding in the street, but you telling your probation officer, nigga, I'm at home. Wait a minute. Let's see here. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's check this out. Let's check out this clip.
Yeah, you love Trey Williams. Yeah, I'm at the house.
What? The nigga just said, I'm at the house.
What?
Now, Ben the Don face is saying it all. Look at the stress. Look at the stress. Like, even when I clicked off and clicked back on, his face still full of stress. Nigga, Pooh Shiesty looked like the coolest, calm. He looked cooler than the other side of the pillow. Like, it's the life he lives. It's no cap. Oh, nigga, ain't worried about us being lied on. Ain't worried about that, nigga. They locked me back up. I violated it. What it is. Let's get the scream off. Ben the Don stressing. He mad at the cameraman. The cameraman like, nigga, I ain't know he was finna say it either. Like, what you want? Look.
Hello. Yeah, you love Trey Williams. Yeah, I'm at the house. Yeah, keep it. All right. You sign me out?
Tommy got motion with that son. Appreciate you.
Yeah. Just go, kid.
Mm-hmm.
On the parking lot. Right, the parking lot. Oh, my right. Oh,
no.
All right.
Smart with that motherfucker, so appreciate it.
Hey, man, I'm going to say some hating ass shit right now, man. Sometimes God just be blessing the wrong niggas. I mean, I'm blessed too, so I don't want to get that missing screwed. I'm overly blessed. But nigga, imagine being a multi-millionaire off of making raps. Like, nigga, you know how everybody come up? Well, back in the day, niggas came up, you either wanted to be a hooper or a rapper. Imagine actually making it. The nigga riding in the Maybach live with Ben Adon, one of the biggest streamers right now. He Drake guy, like, he connected, like, Pooh Shiesty. The streets done welcome him all the way back home. And he has the opportunity just to go, nigga, the sky's the limit. But instead, the nigga said, let's get back in this fucking jail cell. Let's get back in this jail cell. Like, that's where I really want to be at. Like, it's like when the nigga come home. You know how like when niggas get locked up, they used to say, nah, I was just on a quick vacation, I'm home now. When this nigga home, he on vacation. When he go back to jail, he really home. I'm trying to tell y'all about a nigga like Pooh Shiesty. He ain't like us. Like, he's not. The nigga lives for this shit. He do. He do.
You said what? Yes, I am.
I need to hear it one more time.
Hello?
This is crazy.
Yeah, you
Little Trey Williams. Yeah, I'm at the house.
Uncle Eights.
You sign me out?
Tommy got motion. That's so appreciate you.
Yeah. Just go for it.
Mm-hmm.
On the parking lot. Right, parking lot. Oh, my right. Oh, you?
No.
All right.
Smart with that motherfucker, so appreciate it.
You said what? Yes, I am. Yes, I am, man.
Now, the person, the probation officer is like, nigga, you are not at home. We got a fucking GPS showing you driving right now down Fairpoint. Nigga, you are not at home. This nigga said, yes, I am. Okay, let's see how this ends.
Smart with that motherfucker, so appreciate it.
You said what? Yes, I am. Yes, I am, man. Check it again. That's where I live at. That's where I live at. Refresh it. That's where I live at. Look. I ain't lying to you. I ain't playing no game.
You can mute the joint right now,
Trey. I don't want to play like that. Hello?
All right.
Yeah.
So now when we're reading this indictment and, you know, he's telling his probation officer, his caseworker, that he had permission to be out for rec time. We've seen this play before. We've seen it. All right. So from what the victims could hear, Pooh Shiesty was informed that was not the case and he needed to return immediately. Okay. Pooh agreed. Pooh was wearing an ankle monitor, leading the victims to believe that Pooh was on house arrest. Gucci told Pooh they could reschedule their studio session, but Pooh requested to speak with Gucci privately in the attached recording room. Now, here we go. Pooh Shiesty understands my probation officer is calling me. My time is limited. The time is now. Let's get to it. Gucci agreed and entered the recording room with Pooh Shiesty. Pooh Shiesty Sr. and Wright. Meanwhile, MM, the cameraman, and BP, the security officer, remained in the control room. No, BP is not a security guard. That's like his assistant or whatever. Remained in the studio control room with the other 6 individuals. Now, mind you, they overly outnumbered. All right? For it's 2 people outside that's on Gucci team. It's 6 people outside on Pooh Shiesty team. That's 3-to-1 odds. They cooked overly. All right. Let's see here. Okay, remained in the studio room while the 6 other individuals and continued to watch the football game. BP offered to share the liquor they purchased with the target suspects, and at least 2 accepted, grabbing the red cups and making a drink. Oh yeah, we're going to rob you and get a little sip off. It's cool. Inside the control room, Pooh Shiesty produced reportedly contract termination or release paperwork from a bag and told Gucci to sign it. Like, bruh, you know what time it is. I need offer 1017. Sign this. Right? When Gucci declined, Pooh became agitated and the pair started to argue. All right. Now, MM, the cameraman, and BP, the assistant, could see inside the recording room and initially believed Gucci and Pooh to be discussing business, but as the cameraman saw the conversation intensifying, he texts the security guard, CW, who was still in the music studio's lobby. So the security ain't even in the room with Gucci and the gang. That is a L. That's an L. Gucci took the L right there. You ain't got the nigga securing you even in the room while this nigga got his whole team in there bit. Now, you ain't know the back door was finna happen, but you still got to be smarter than that, okay? To be discussing business, all right, so the cameraman saw the conversation intensifying. He texts security, which is Gucci Mane's personal, like, security, right? Not just no regular Douglas security. This is Gucci's people. As the argument inside the recorder room ensued, Pooh instructed Wright to get his bag. Nigga. Wright is Big 30. Nigga, it just hit me. This nigga lives his rhymes to a point of Tay-K proportions. Alright? Tay-K hit the race after actually doing what he said. Nigga, in Pooh Shiesty's first day out, the nigga got a part where it's like a nigga trying to talk him to be a good guy and he like ignoring that nigga. He says, whole world, I was stuck in a cage that drove me crazy. And then it was like, yo, Pooh Shiesty, you home, stay out the way. But Pooh Shiesty like 30, pass me to Drake. Then it's like, fuck the hood, say Memphis ain't no good, get your bitch ass out my face. Nigga, the same way Pooh 30 handed him to Drake in the song, 30 handed him the bag to put the Drake to Gucci. Wow. Wright complied, leaving the recorder room before returning with the bag. Pooh then pulled out what appeared to be a black AK-style pistol from the bag. He pointed it at Gucci Mane. Oh my God. The streets is really dead now. I ain't gonna lie to you. I told you earlier, the Gucci Mane I come from, nigga, he would have died in that studio. He would have died. I'm not even trolling you. Before this happened. Demanding again that Gucci sign the contract release paperwork. At first, Pooh was trying to play it nice, just say, hey, bruh, let me up out there a bit. That nigga Gucci said, nah. That nigga Pooh said, yo, 30, pass me to Drake. He got the Drake and put it to Gucci and asked him again. Guess what Gucci did the second time? Complied. Raydrick Davis, a.k.a. Gucci, complied, signing the paperwork for Williams Jr., Pooh Shiesty. Wow, Pooh Shiesty's father and Wright, Big 30, stood by Gucci and was not allowed to leave the recording room while he was held at gunpoint. That's the kidnapping. He's not allowed to leave. Pooh, gunpoint by Pooh. Big 30 pulled out his cell phone and reportedly to record Gucci signing the paperwork while being forced to say that he released Pooh Shiesty from their contract. And after the release was signed, Pooh took Gucci's wedding ring. Oh my goodness. Now we heard this shit, but nigga, the indictment got to be untrue. At least the civil complaint. This is a civil complaint. Or a complaint. Criminal complaint. Excuse me. So, Pooh Shiesty. This is mind-boggling. Pooh Shiesty stole Gucci's wedding ring, his watch, his earrings, bruh. Niggas took the earrings out Gucci Mane's ears, bruh. Nah, this is... and cash. After Gucci signed the contract release paperwork, Pooh provided the paperwork to his father and asked him if the paperwork was good. His father advised that the paperwork needed to be dated, so Pooh then forced Gucci to add a date next to his signature. As Gucci, Pooh, and Pooh's father and Big 30 exited the recording room. The remaining subjects, Water, Rogers, Johnson, Glover, McDaniel, and Gibson, produced handguns or Drakes, basically AK-style pistols, and began to demand property from BP and MM. Look, it's 6 niggas pointing guns at 2 niggas. Boy, I'm surprised they didn't make these niggas take their arms off, nigga. Like, no, nigga, take off your actual arm. Detach it from your shoulder, nigga. Somebody getting shot in this bitch, all right? Damn. 6 niggas, all with Drakes, pointing them at 2 niggas. BP was pushed onto a couch in the control room while an individual known to BP as CMO Damn Fool and part of Pooh Shiesty's crew, later identified as Rogers, searched his pockets and stole his wallet. BP's chain and necklace bearing the moniker 1017, which we saw earlier, were stolen from his neck by another subject he knew as Glizzy 375. That is a yo. I want to say it to his face, but Glizzy 375, when I hear it, it's like you got Glizzies all year plus 10 more days on top of that. Like, what is happening? That's a crazy amount of Glizzies, my guy. But I digress. Later identified as McDaniel. During the robbery, McDaniel repeatedly threatened to shoot BP. Yo, Glizzy, my bad. I apologize, bro. My bad, big bro. Because the next line is Glizzy 375, later identified as McDaniel. During the robbery, McDaniel repeatedly threatened to shoot BP for moving, but Pooh Shiesty instructed McDaniel not to. Imagine a nigga Pooh Shiesty got to calm down holding a gun to you. Like, Pooh Shiesty like, no, bro, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Nigga. What? BP further identified BP further identified an individual he knew as Baby Slime 375. Oh, so it's a 375 gang. Oh, shit. Okay. All right. 375 is the label. the stamp. I'm rolling now. Okay. Later identified as Johnson. All right. Glizzy 375 and Johnson. Cool. As being involved in the kidnapping and robbery, and that during the control room robberies, Johnson possessed a firearm and held BP and others at gunpoint. Both MM, the cameraman, and BP, the assistant, identified an individual they knew as KD, later identified as Waters, as also being involved in the kidnapping and robbery, possessing a firearm and holding them at gunpoint. The cameraman was choked from behind. We read that part. All right, man. They got the vehicles here, bro. We kind of went through a lot of this. Yo. I'm still in awe that niggas had the gall to rob Gucci. Look at this. This is what everybody got, and they throwing everything on the ground. Now, this is crazy if I ain't never seen crazy. They gave up on this. The ones that didn't know what's coming. Niggas got inspirational stories like they have been working hard to grind and get their money up. Whole time they just robbed some niggas. Now I'm gonna be honest, at this moment, everybody involved with the robbery, they were like,
he got away with it.
But let me tell you, family,
But he ain't get away with it.
These niggas ain't get away with it. They ain't getting away with it. Now, we got a predicament, family. We got a predicament. So, let me tell you something. From what has been coming out in the latest of updates is there's no evidence of an actual robbery. Right? When this case is starting to boil down to is the only way truly we see. Don't get me wrong. Here's the thing. Let me back up a tad. So, the security guards Gucci have are off-duty police officers. So, when a crime happens, they have to report it. All right? Crime reported, right? But this is also a situation where Gucci would have to be the star witness. Okay? For Pooh Shiesty and everyone to really be convicted and do some serious time behind this, Gucci is going to have to essentially, snitch, for a lack of better words. I could dress it up and, say he has to take the stand. He would have to, make statements. He would have to do all this. But it all boils down to Gucci would have to snitch. Gucci would be the star witness of this case. Now, if Gucci snitches, yes, Pooh Shiesty could do some real time. And this could go all the way left for Pooh Shiesty. He would essentially be done, right? But if Gucci was to snitch, Gucci's street rep, which is already taking a bad beating if you ask me, because again, what Kesha has done to this man's image, if you asking me, is already irreparable. But if you put snitching on top of that, Gucci is just not the Gucci we knew at all no more at that point, right? But it's a catch to that. So if Gucci doesn't snitch, then we now have a contractual release that you can't say is void because you didn't snitch. So will Gucci actually be forced to uphold this, forced signature onto a release due to him not wanting to snitch and really, get Pooh Shiesty and his team convicted? That is the true question now. That was it. That's the true question now. Shit is crazy. They got the niggas who was in here doing the work. This is Glizzy 375. Let's see these other niggas, man. You got Johnson Baby Slime 375 right here. Okay. I see him. Look like he's smoking a black and mild. Probably not. Maybe a backwood or something. You got who this is? Who is this? Oh, this is Mookaroo Gibson 375. Okay. All right, he got the Scarface shirt on. The world is yours. Oh, shit. All right. Who else? Gibson. Yo, they got all these niggas' information, too. It's over with. All right. Now, again, family. Off the back, you will say Pooh Shiesty is cooked. But, again, Gucci really has to be the guy to cook him. Gucci really has to be the guy to cook him. I'm going to be honest with you. Family, let's look at some more clips from this situation. What else we got on this? All right, so Terrence Rogers. All right, here we go. Terrence Rogers, the final suspect in the alleged robbery and kidnapping involving Pooh Shiesty, Big 30, and Gucci Mane, has been arrested. According to Fox 4 News, Dallas-Fort Worth, on April 3rd, a spokesperson for the FBI confirmed that Terrence Rogers was arrested in Atlanta on April 2nd. There were no other details or mugshot released. The other 8 suspects were arrested on April 1st in Dallas, Texas, and Memphis. On January 10th, 3 music individuals. Okay, that's just reading the story again, which we have. Okay. We already went through that. We literally just went through the indictment. I mean, the criminal complaint. Why do I keep saying indictment? Yo, family, I ain't gonna lie, man. We should have known what time it was with Pooh Shiesty from this photo alone. Look how Pooh Shiesty looking at that money in Gucci hand. Look at that. Look at his eyes. Look at his eyes. That nigga like, oh shit, I need that. Like, this is when Pooh Shiesty first got with Gucci. Like, this is like brand new type shit. He looking at that money like, shit, this nigga don't know who I am for real, for real. Okay, alright, bet. Pooh Shiesty's dad. Now, Pooh Shiesty, here we go. So, Pooh Shiesty's father, of course, was arrested with everyone else, but Pooh Shiesty's father has already been granted a $250,000 bond. let's check this out, family. Let's check this out. Hold up.
Federal court downtown. Kayla, that hearing, in fact, just wrapped up.
Darcy, it's actually still going on, heading into hour 4 at this point. But we were able to get a bond assigned for Lontrell Williams Sr., the father of Pooh Sheisty. The judge ultimately decided she's going to assign him a home incarceration, which she says is the strictest bond she can assign outside of giving him or granting him into federal custody. She said the only time he is allowed to leave his home is to attend his court dates in Dallas, where this case will ultimately be tried. And she said he'll be under electronic monitoring while this all plays out. Now,
federal court downtown. Kayla,
and we're going to catch some more like news story updates. Pooh Shiesty has been federally charged in connection with the robbery. We've already broken it down. Hold on. Let's stay on this Pooh Shiesty. We need all the updates we can get. We already went through that. We're going to see how some other people feel about what's going on too. Memphis artists, people close to the situation. We got to get, like, we need the deets on this, family. Like, we haven't seen, you know, a dumbass rapper on Pooh Shiesty's level in a minute. I got to keep it 100. This is a dumbass nigga, bruh. I don't make them like this no more, bro. Like, we got to study this type of ignorance. We got to study it. Memphis rapper Pooh Shiesty hires Dallas criminal defense attorney John M. Helms Jr. to represent him in Gucci Mane kidnapping case. All right, you know, maybe he got some fire background. I don't know. Now, mug shots of Big Thuddy. Remember, Big Thuddy, he had his back on the door the whole time, so couldn't nobody get in, get out. You know, it was a time where the security guard was trying to get in the room, and this was in the criminal complaint. We just didn't read this part, where the security was trying to get into the studio, but he couldn't get in the studio because Big 30 was on the door. And when he got a look like forced entry, a little peek in, he saw everybody had more guns than him. That nigga said, nah, y'all got it. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. I'm gonna wait. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. No cap. No cap. No troll. All right, so that's Big 30 mugshot there. Now, this is a story taken out of context, but this is Pooh Shiesty's mother. Family, I said it earlier. The nigga Pooh Shiesty didn't have a chance since day one, man. Listen to his mom speak about him.
He protected them. He kept them humble. He kept them 100 and kept away from around some suckers and pluckers. I prayed for them, man. My young nigga looks so good, man. My whole family here. Do you know how good I feel? It's hard to get people together. It's hard to get people together and be quiet. But if you fucking play with me, they already know my own 100. Don't listen to these people, man. My own 100, man. I'm 200. That's what they be talking about. Lying and deceit. Going against me. I'm 100, man. 100. On a whole nother level, though. Now switch that shit up. I'll be 0.
See, mama is like a blend of Pooh Shiesty and Cardi B. You mix them two together, you get Pooh Mom. Like, you know, how's Pooh gonna really, you know, make it in these streets when his mama is out here like talking like she a street nigga? Like, that's just what he from. Anyway, I digress on that point. Let's keep going through some of this shit again. We're gonna see how some other people in the culture are reacting to this news. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. They threw the police on me at 11. We already went through that. We saw him with the ankle monitor on literally at 11 with the Barclays, right? I mean, it's crazy. You see it, though. I don't know what the fuck he was doing at 11 years old to be getting ankle monitors, but cool. Pooh Shiesty dad was granted. We already went through that. We're going to get the latest update on this. Now, we got Wack 100. Now, family, I'll be on the fence with Wack 100 because this nigga be lying. Let's just keep it 100. But sometimes, I give him this. Sometimes the nigga be somewhat telling the truth. But let's see what Wack 100 got to say about Pooh Shiesty. Let's check it out, family. All right, let's see.
The rules of the streets is if you cooperate with law enforcement and give them any information or any name other than yours, then yes, you are a rat. These are the rules of the streets.
Okay. Who a rat?
For the last 5-10 years. Everywhere I seen Gucci wasn't the streets.
Okay.
A yacht, an exclusive birthday party.
Okay. All right. So real quick, so we see where he's leading. You know, we play this game of picking and choosing. It seems since he's probably a fan and cool with Gucci, he is going to now give Gucci like a civilian card and say it's okay for him to snitch. You know, when we like somebody, we'll give them all the benefit of the doubt. When we hate them, then they'll snitch off the rip. But let's continue. I might be jumping the gun. Let's continue.
A weekend trip to Vegas where he's locked down in his suite, enjoying his friends. Social media where he's signing an artist to his label. I haven't seen Gucci rolling a blunt, personally. So is Gucci still upheld to the rules of the streets?
I knew it. Okay, I knew it.
Is he a Crip? Is he a Blood? Is he a GD, a BD, a Vice Lord?
Nah. Now you playing with Gucci. We all know Gucci big blood. Don't even do all that.
Who does he hang with? I don't believe he hangs with anybody but his wife and his family. I believe he socializes and associates with his business partners and who he deems to be his friends. Listen, everybody better open their eyes up. Just because you playing the game your way, don't be the next man is not gonna play the game they way. So when we look down this checklist,
all right,
is Gucci a street nigga, or has he crossed over into being a civilian?
I knew it was coming. I swear I haven't seen this clip, but family, you answer that question. If you asking me, Gucci is forever 100% a street nigga. Although today, he's not what he used to be, but I would never in my life call Gucci a civilian. Come on, man, that just sounds crazy.
Yeah, well, Gucci, remember, he shot and killed the dude at his house. That ain't the ways of a street nigga, that's the ways of a man. Remember, Gucci used to be, and he this, and he said this and this and that. Yeah. My father, 30 plus years ago, used to be a crackhead. I think it's been 1994, 26 and 6. 32 years, I have yet to see my father in the form of a crackhead. So I can get mad all I want. I can't call Robert Lee Jones Jr. a crackhead. I can call him an addict. I can call him an ex-addict. But I can't call him a crackhead today because that's not what he does. He's a pastor. You get what I'm saying? I tell you guys all the time, I don't gang bang no more.
Okay.
Haven't gang banged in a couple decades, bro. Plus.
But you still a blood.
My street moniker used to be CK Wack, Crip Killing Wack.
Oh, shit.
We didn't have to know where you was from. If you looked the part, you played the part, you had on blue, or had to identify something from that side, lame down. We don't need to know his name. We don't need to know nothing.
Okay.
Now,
gangster.
I don't give a damn if you got every color of the rainbow on. I'm gonna hit you with, how you doing, my brother? You can be Crip, Blood, straight, gay, Muslim, Christian, I don't care. As long as you extend me respect, I'm gonna extend you respect. I don't give a damn where you from, where you not from.
So we got a lot of right now. We're gonna let him wrap it up, but we got a lot of Wack 100, you know, not standing on big business. Again, I would never call Gucci not a street nigga, but here's the thing, family. Somewhere in this case, they're saying Gucci gave a statement and identified who did what. All right, so now the question is Gucci Mane a snitch? We probably actually do need to find literally where it says Gucci identified this person, that person, this person, and we'll break that down together.
I'm coming out of the store and you sitting at the gas pump and you got kids in the car, you got blue chucks on, blue bandana in your pocket with a blue LA hat on. And you say, hey homie, I'm trying to get to the house. I ran out of gas, my kids hungry. I'ma go in that store, I'ma give them a $100 bill and say, fill up pump 4. Hey homie, I just filled your vehicle up. Let me know if you need something else to get the kids something to snack on.
Come on,
get
man.
to the house.
Wrap it up.
Man, and have a conversation and see what his gripe is so we can work it out. We've already got millions of dollars together. And when he called him and told him, hey, this is where I got it set up, come on, let's get to it. And you know, Gucci Mane, after we finish working it out, because he gonna work it out, we get to the recording booth. They came in playing gangster. Does Gucci come from the street? Yes, he does. Is Gucci still street today? No, he's not. Is he capable of understanding and responding as he is? Yes, he is. Is this his daily practice? No, it's not. He's really a humble dude today. He's a man. You know, you ain't got a color or the streets don't make no man. It's the man that made bad decisions that went to the streets. And some of us was forced to go to the streets to survive in the streets.
All right. Now, again, family, I'll say it once, I'll say it again. If you asking me, Kesha Ka'oir is the reason people are looking at Gucci the way they looking at him. Nobody knew Gucci was, you know, heavily medicated, heavily sedated, and she took the opportunity. Instead of keeping that lore, that gangster persona we truly knew Gucci always being, it just seemed like he was falling back chilling. The next time we saw him, here she comes. Yo, I got Gucci heavily sedated. I make sure he's always medicated. He's not tripping no more, you know. And again, she made herself seem like the hero in that situation. But you got to remember, Gucci is the true star here. It's not you. It's not you. We happy that Gucci is happy, but now you stepped up and you told too much about Gucci. Now you got niggas like Pooh Sheisty in the squad trying Gucci. The old Gucci would have never got tried. Man, the old Gucci, I wish a nigga would put a gun to the old Gucci. He would have died in the studio. Come on, bruh. Finesse 2 times weighs in on Pooh Shiesty and Gucci Mane's situation and says that he believed a security guard for Gucci Mane, who is reportedly a retired police officer, which is true, may be cooperating against Pooh Shiesty. This is true. Let's listen.
When I did my video with Gucci Mane, I went to Atlanta and I met Gucci Mane for the first time. He had one nigga with him. It was a security guard. Big, tall, bald head nigga. He was a supporter. So when he met me, he embraced me like he supported me. He was like, hey bro, like me, my son, my nephews, like we embrace your music, whatever. I work for Gucci full time. He was like, but anytime I ain't working, I provide you my services because I'm an off-duty officer. And I'm a retired police officer. That's what he said. I'm a retired police officer.
Now, this is very important, family. You got to remember, this is probably the entire reason this got reported in the first place. If you are a officer of the law, retired police officer, whatever it may be, you will be charged if you do not tell a crime that happened, especially if the crime involved you. All right. And by the way, family, if you don't mind, please drop a like for your boy, man. We're a small page. Everything helps. So I appreciate you pulling up, kicking it with your boy. Please drop a little like for your boy. I hope you're enjoying the stream. All right.
With that being said, Gucci been having the same security guard for a while. So if I don't know what the fuck going on, but if a move got put on Wack or however it went, I don't think it's Wack the one that's talking. I don't think it's Wack the one that's pressing the issue with his life. That man 50-something years old. He got a wife and kids and family and all that old shit. You can't really tell him what to do. Gone, motherfucker.
Nah, this nigga funny as hell. That TikTok shit popped up. He said, nah, I ain't. But nigga, you on TikTok to get the bread, but then you mad when the bread come. Like, you funny as hell.
Gone. You know what I'm saying? Simple. You can't tell him what to do with his life.
Oh, shit.
Like, you got some niggas who still live by the street code.
Right.
I respect it.
Facts.
I don't respect niggas who get in the streets, do shit, and then tell to get out of it. Okay. I don't respect it. No. I feel like if you did that shit, nigga, you need to stand on it. In any situation.
Facts.
If you cheated on your bitch, she cheated on your back, so be it, nigga. Get the fuck on. Oh, gone. So be it, nigga. If you shot at a motherfucker and a motherfucker come clapping back at your motherfucking ass.
Oh shit.
Don't get on Facebook shedding no motherfucking tears and shit. I'm gone. You gone. Don't get on Facebook shedding tears. Don't get on Instagram crying.
What happened? Okay. What happened? Nigga that. Yo, I got nigga that for real, bro. A video was just playing straight and just started buffering middle of the vid. It might be this video, actually. No, it's their video. Okay, never mind. It's their video. We almost done with this one.
Accept what you giving, bro. Gone. Accept what you giving, dog.
Accept what you giving.
So, if you ask me, the security guard boy ain't bullshitting about his life. He just ain't bullshitting.
All right.
And then for real, it really be a bigger picture. It really be a bigger picture. It be money. Shiesty up. Shiesty just came home, shine, took off.
All right. Of course, blew up in yeah. We know the story. Pooh Sheisty. Nah, this was crazy. Yo, news station confuses Wack and Lucci with Big 30. What? Man, ain't no. Man, hold up. It say, man, this why I don't watch the news, cause who?
They said this is Big 30.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Yo, Lucci. They violated the fuck out you, gang. They violated you, bro. It be 100. News station wanted to go viral. They know good and goddamn well. You can't even confuse Wack and Lucci with Big 30. It's one thing if the nigga both had Big in their name or both had Lucci in their name. This nigga name is YFN Lucci. This nigga name is Big 30. Why? Y'all niggas troll too much, gang.
They said this is Big 30.
What else? Let's see here. Back in 2021 when Gucci Mane bought Pooh Shiesty a track halt. Boy, don't times change, boy. Don't times change, boy.
Come on, bro. You gotta get in with me, man.
You gotta get in with me. People gotta understand business is business. Pooh wrong for this. First of all, Black Rambo, I appreciate you popping out. Second of all, nigga, you are 100% absolutely correct. This nigga Pooh Shiesty is just in love with jail. Let's be 100, bro. Like, they don't make niggas like this no more, bro. Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I was asking myself before the stream, like, who are the top, like, 5 dumbest rappers of all time? Like, we gotta get that list. At minimum, a top 3 we need. Now, I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna give you this list real quick while we breaking this down. So, I need y'all help. I got 2. I need that possible from y'all. Now, as far as top 3 dumbest rappers Right now, I got Pooh Shiesty taking number 1. Right now, come on, man. Like, don't get no dumber. The man, listen, you got to remember what this man has done. Stole designer sneakers and like a Ferrari, okay? Shot a nigga in the ass. Gave a nigga a ass, like, boom. Shot a nigga in the ass over some shoes. The nigga went in a club. Man, y'all got to see the photo. Y'all got to see the photo of what this nigga was wearing in the club to know how ignorant this nigga was. Like, the nigga had some pants on so fucking tight. How was, nigga, I ain't gonna lie, lip balm would have came up out these pants. Nigga, lip balm would have came up out these pants. They were so goddamn tight. Hold up. Family, y'all got to see it. Like, this nigga is just in love with doing dumb shit. Nah, we got to see the pants, gang. We need, like, the surveillance. Let me see if they show it in here. I'm looking. I'm going to know when I see him. Trust me. Nah, see, this vid ain't showing him in the club. We got to see surveillance or some shit. Yo, it was crazy. You got to see it. Now, this... Nigga, look at the pants. He putting away the Glock as we speak. Look at him. Gang. This nigga thought putting on the Pooh Shiesty mask was going to help him.
This nigga was clearly lying.
Boy, the nigga had on skin tight pants. The money came out his pants. The nigga is as dumb as they get. Now, we gave you those 2 instances. Now we got the nigga being dumb enough to believe he could force Gucci Mane to sign a contract under duress with guns pointed at him while on probation with the ankle monitor on and get away with the crime. Top dumbest. The dumbest rapper of all time. That's a fact. Prove me wrong. Like, now, I know the second one. I do got the second one, but I'm going to need y'all help with the third. Now, the second dumbest rapper of all time. Like, you got to give it to Mr. AR-Ab. Come on, man.
You come down this block,
come on, man.
Nobody going to make it off this fucking block, man.
The nigga told you every crime he did every time he did it. I mean, this is literally named compilation of AR-Ab snitching on himself and other people. Like, he is one of the grandfathers of coming to the internet and telling you all about his crimes. Because he's from an era where, like, you quote unquote had to live your rhymes, but living them and just people telling about it, that wasn't enough for AR-Ab. No, that nigga gonna tell you himself. Hold up, let's get a few. Let's get a few.
I promise you, you won't make it off this motherfucking block, man.
Oh, shit.
On everything I love. You come up on us, man, you're not going to make it. Niggas going to blow your shit clean off, man. This is my little big brother right here.
He got shot in the head twice. Killed the nigga in the same night.
Wait a minute. The nigga got shot. What?
This is my little big brother right here.
He got shot in the head twice. Killed the nigga in the same night.
Steve gang. Steve Kelp probably bigger than my joint, man. I'm gonna keep it on your yard.
And I'm a little nigga.
This nigga Kelp something serious, man.
I already took 13 shots, nigga. And I don't know what it's for. You know why? Because I kidnapped niggas. I robbed niggas. I killed niggas. I got a lot of shit I did.
You know, like a shoot and run. Like that's a very serious situation. Like I'm assuming you know who the person is.
Actually,
that sounds very personal.
Actually, I never really find out who shot me because, well, I've been into a lot of shit. So I keep it all real. I robbed a couple niggas. I took some bricks from some people.
Okay, hold up.
Recently, right?
Let me get these crimes.
Well, actually, I was selling somebody some crack. And,
you were selling crack, okay?
I was selling somebody some crack.
I mean, I'm gonna get it. I'm the type of dude, I can't be broke. You see, I got this whole building, I'll fix this shit up from what? I don't make no money off rap.
Huh?
I extort people.
You what?
I extort motherfuckers.
Oh, okay, you extort. Okay.
Got shot a lot of times behind it. But they paid my own houses and shit. They paid the car back.
Okay. Family, you get the point.
It was somebody at the corner.
You get the point. I got to hear the most classic one of them all before we leave here. But AR Rap, Pooh Shiesty, these are like legendary dumbass rappers. They just don't make them like this no more. Can I get the most classic? It's already queued up for us. Let's hit it.
Getting me to go through a situation, and guess what? It's gonna be in the song. He's gonna make a song about it the same day. So I know that's why I feel it so much. I know it.
A reckless anthem.
When he said I killed the nigga and I did that, I seen him do it.
Damn.
Getting me to go through a...
All right. Let's see here. So, back in 2021 when Gucci Mane bought Pooh Shiesty the Track Hawk, man. Times were good. Times were good.
Also, look at your round. Look at your...
Get your phone up.
Put my phone on Give me slime. Get my other phone, man. Get my other phone, man. Hey, we do here, bro. Give me
All right. We're going to get some more reactions from the culture. Let's get some more reactions from the culture. All right. Now, this is, Gucci Mane speaking about never snitching. And we never known Gucci Mane to snitch. But, when situations like this happen, every clip that has anything to kind of tie into what's currently happening, they going to get drugged back up.
Nigga goddamn need to see something. They got these broke ass niggas. These hoes need to see a real nigga. Ain't never told on nobody. With the M's, if you got more money than me, I'll let you on my live. I know y'all niggas got more money than me, man. Period. I'll put together.
Now see, this the Gucci we know. Yeah, talk that shit, Gucci. This the Gucci we know. My nigga Black said, I'm from UK and watching you and Gucci talk. How did they know the other 6 guys? And I tell you what, we went through the entire actual complaint. If you back up the stream, we go through the entire complaint, my boy. And I appreciate you tapping in. That's no troll, brother.
Or my wife, nigga. Fuck you talking about broke ass nigga. Soft ass nigga. Nigga, I might buy my wife a $50,000 ring. Nigga, ain't nobody gonna do shit. A $50 million ring. Nigga ain't even not even look at her figure, nigga.
Now, family, I forgot. I have not told y'all the real reasoning or alleged reasoning why this happened. Okay, so family, we got to remember, Pooh Shiesty is cousins to Big 30. Who is Big 30? Let's break it down. Now, I know I did a video on this back in the day, but not Big 30. I'm saying Big 30. I'm talking about who was Pooh Shiesty cousin who passed away? Cousin Big Scar. I'm sorry, Big Scar. Okay, this is where it gets kind of, this is the quote unquote origin of what's going on. So family, you got to remember, first of all, you got Gucci Mane and Yo Gotti quote unquote beefing, right? They've had beef for years. So this is the sped up version of a long story. Long story short, Gucci Mane signs a lot of Memphis, Tennessee artists right under the nose of Yo Gotti, Pooh Shiesty being the biggest of them, but also Big Scar. Now, Pooh Shiesty and Big Scar are cousins. What happens? Big Scar passes away. God bless Big Scar. And, his brother did not like the way Gucci Mane reacted when his brother passed. So what happens? Gucci Mane gave, of course, Big Scar 1017 chains. When Big Scar passed, Gucci Mane asked for the chains back. That wasn't what the family wanted to hear. The family felt like Gucci was treating Big Scar more of just an artist versus, which of course to Gucci Mane, if we be honest, Big Scar probably was just an artist to Gucci Mane, unfortunately, but you're dealing with a family who loves Big Scar and is not liking the treatment Gucci Mane is giving Big Scar at this time. So Gucci Mane, he does put in on the funeral, but the family says he didn't pay for the entire funeral. He's also asking for the chains back. So the family had a gripe with him. Mind you, Pooh Shiesty is locked up during this time, and he don't like what's going on. So let's check out Quez. I remember doing a video on him. This is him on live speaking about Gucci, the way he was acting during the time.
You can come to Memphis and play with us and think this dead and think you slow if you want to. On God, yo. We're gonna show you who's slow. Dead wrong. You dead wrong. When Pops and them called you and asked you, you the one told them folk that you gonna pay for the funeral. You told them that you gonna pay for everything. The minute that them folk called your phone to see if you gonna pay for the funeral, you blocked them. That's not real, cuz. On God, that's not real. You ain't straight. You ain't straight. That's them folk. Come on now, cuz. You plucked. On God, that ain't straight, cuz. You on here trying to act all real. You post this car talking about some long live him, bro. You ain't do nothing, cuz. On God. And you ain't getting them chains, cuz. You can't get them chains. There's no way you can get them chains. It ain't no way that's happening.
Now, just to give you a heads up, you know, looking back on that during this time, I think I was somewhat saying, you know, the reason why Gucci wanted the chains back is, Lord forbid, somebody robbed Quez or whatever like that. Now you got these 1017 chains out on the streets by a nigga who don't represent the chain well. Gucci, I think, in trying to preserve the brand, wanted the chains back, but the family looking at it like, nigga, the fuck you mean you want the chains back? This nigga was 1017. What you talking about, nigga? All right?
Come on now, fool. You tripping, cuz. Thought we was just gonna let that go, cuz. No. It's over. You played. And we don't need your... I ain't nothing with you, cuz. Then I hope you ain't talking about... Come on now, bro. That wasn't right, bro. On God, that wasn't right. You ain't straight, cuz. You got on the internet. Bro, when they text you and asked you about Scott's funeral, cuz, you told them folks that Kesha birthday coming up. Gang, y'all rich. Y'all can celebrate her birthday any day. Come on now, cuz. You playing with my brother like he just dance. Like, come on now, cuz. You playing what, bro? My brother just ain't no you can. Nah, bro, my brother means something to us. What you mean? This ain't that and you not getting them chains, bro. You ain't even text and check on the family, but you text about some chains. Can't believe you, cuz. On God, I can't believe you, cuz. It ain't nothing with you. Like, bro, you better not come try to get these chains. None of it, cuz. On God, we're gonna have a real problem. What you thought you just finna use my brother to get screams and woo-woo, then went my with them chains, hours, everything that we got, hours. You not getting it back, boy. Oh God, you knew not to show up at that funeral. Even if you would have came, you was gonna get stopped at the door. Come on now, fool. You plucked. On God, you plucked.
All right.
I can't even bleed in my indeed. Yes, we talking about Gucci LaFleur. Yes. Mr. Having all this money, that man lied. Like, this the crazy thing. You say to them you finna pay for the funeral, then you lie.
Okay.
Like we called you or something.
Like called you or something, cuz. You didn't have to lie. You ain't have to go ghost either, cuz. It was gonna get paid for either way. You could have just said you ain't had the money. That's why I be tripping about these millionaire rappers. How you, they're like, what?
Okay. Now, Kesha, of course, like I keep telling you, Kesha is the one who's handling all the business for Gucci in a way. How you spell her name? Kesha Ka'oir, 10,000 funeral, something like that. That should pull it up. So she provided a receipt showing she, gave 10,000 towards the funeral. Let's see here. All right, so we got 20K total. This is Kesha Ka'oir's Instagram. She posted this to her Instagram. She says 20K total, Gucci, what you did to these fools, man. And she's adding Gucci. You can't see it here, but I'm sure at this time, Gucci probably doesn't even have his Instagram. He's just kind of running shit. N.J. Ford & Sons funeral, Memphis, Tennessee. You got a receipt here of $10,000 for Harold Ford, and we do see an additional receipt. Now, I will say the family said they only paid $10,000, and we can't really see what's going on with this receipt. Nevertheless, let's see here. I think she even spoke about this as well one time. Man called the funeral home to see if... What? Nah, we ain't clicking on that. Gucci Man Kesha... Let's see here. Nah, this is... 10-minute vid. We don't need that. Kesha Ka'oir exposes Big Scar family for saying Gucci Mane did not pay funeral expenses. Yeah. Again, so the point is this. And let's see here real quick. We just went through that vid.
Which and act like they did pay for it. And then Kesha Ka'oir even went over to the next level.
So she also said we sent flowers and not even a thank you with the heartbreaking emoji. You know, I ain't gonna lie, man. Kesha, I get what she's trying to do, but sometimes a woman can make a man just look weaker when you got a woman answering all the questions being asked of a man. You got Gucci being the one kind of put on the spot, and you see Kesha being the one to do all the responding. Like, if we think back, Big Scar little brother was really the first one to kind of test Gucci. You ain't getting these chains back. You knew not to show up to the funeral. Like, we never really heard Gucci say nothing back.
By saying, and we got some flowers too, you know, trying to act a little petty with it, if you will. But at the end of the day, it's still long-lived Big Scar. If I was Quez Ruthless, he should have used this opportunity to push his rap career, you know, because I have seen him rapping with
The point
Big
is this,
Scar.
family. The, word on the curve is this all could be behind the way Gucci Mane treated Big Scar. Let's see what else we got in here. Maybe we see if we can find, I don't even really care. Yo, this nigga here. You ever know a nigga who, like, you don't like him. Like, I do not like Myron Gaines at all, period. Bottom line. But he could be telling the truth sometimes. Not gonna lie. I haven't watched this clip either, but his face already is annoying the fuck out of me. Just look at his face. He just got a punchable face off the beginning. And he's speaking about Pooh Shiesty doing all this with the ankle monitor on, but he is a former Fed, so he may have some details that can further let us know the extent of the dumbness. I guess let's check it out.
3 months after being released from federal prison, being on probation with a fucking ankle monitor, by the way, he meets up with his boys and says, we're going to go to Texas and meet with Gucci Mane. I'm going to get myself out of this contract. Now, Gucci Mane is also a hard-headed thug as well. So Pooh Shiesty, I guess, brought some, for lack of a better term, negotiating lubricant. This negotiating lubricant was AK-47s and firearms.
Damn.
So they organize this meet in Texas, and they arrive on the scene, driving their own personal cars. And while driving their personal car...
Nah, I might have been wrong about this video. This starting off funny as hell. Hold up. Lock in. He's starting off funny as hell. What you got, Myron? Hold up. Let me back it up a little bit, because he kind of cooking.
So they organize this meet in Texas, and they arrive on the scene, driving their own personal cars. And while driving their personal cars, to include a fucking Hellcat, yeah, I know, you can't make this up.
Wait a minute.
I wish I was kidding.
Now, they stole a Hellcat. They did steal a Hellcat. He's wrong. They stole a Hellcat. All right? One of the vehicles used during the robbery was stolen. All right? I just want to correct them. This was early. All right? Let's continue.
Around. So they go there in their own cars, license plate readers find them all over the place, and they arrange to meet Gucci Mane at a studio. Pooh Shiesty asks Gucci Mane to speak to him privately in a side room. Pooh Shiesty, his father, and one of his friends are in the room talking to Gucci Mane. Pooh Shiesty aggressively tells him, release me from my contract. Right. Gucci Mane says no. Pooh Shiesty says, okay. And he pulls out a fucking AK-47 and points it at Gucci Mane. While this is happening, the guy that gave Pooh Shiesty the gun pulls out a phone and starts recording the crime. To make this even funnier, after Gucci Mane signs the contract to release Pooh Shiesty gives the contract to his father and asks him, is this adequate, Dad? Right. After looking at it, his father says, no, he needs to date it. As if not dating it would somehow make it void. Forget about the guns. And the fact that the rest of his friends are being holed up in another room. No, bro, you better date this shit, motherfucker. Now, as Gucci Mane is being stuck up to sign this contract, Pooh Shiesty's friends that he came with, it looks like 5 or 6 of them, have the rest of Gucci Mane's security and entourage at gunpoint.
It was 6 of them.
One of Pooh Shiesty's people stands in front of the door so they cannot leave. So now,
that was Big 30.
Gucci Mane and all of his associates are being held at gunpoint. Gucci Mane in the side room and his other people like in the lobby. As they're sitting there at gunpoint, Pooh Shiesty decides, fuck it. Let's take all their other shit too. The contract ain't enough. So they rob Gucci Mane of his wedding ring, cash, and jewelry. They also rob members of his entourage of their jewelry. If you're gonna rob someone of jewelry, you probably don't want it to be distinct so it can be traced back to you. Well, I guess Tweedledee and Tweedledum, Pooh Shiesty and his father, and their gang, think it's a good idea to steal 1017 chains. 1017 is a record label that Gucci Mane owns and operates. Members of his entourage have these chains. So Gucci Mane and his people steal these chains. And the cherry on top of all of this, besides his friend recording their event, besides his dad saying to sign the fucking document and put the date, or his friend sticking up all the other individuals in the other room with CCTV, Pooh Shiesty does all of this with an ankle monitor on. I think I can unequivocally say that Pooh Shiesty is the stupidest criminal I've ever seen in my fucking life.
Hey,
3 months.
I had him at top. I put him at number 1 too. Let's be honest. Family, I put my hand on him. It's Easter. I did not watch this video before we just watched it. I would not lie to you. I don't even really fuck with Myron, but you want to get the reaction of everybody talking about what's currently going on. Myron just cooked. I got to give it to him. He cooked. He cooked. He cooked. He cooked. Because it's all facts. Like, what the fuck is happening? Now, this feeds, family, back into the narrative I was just telling you. All right? Now, people don't like the way some of the shit Gucci was on. They don't like it. This was the first time, this photo we're seeing here, this is the first time Pooh Shiesty ever meets Gucci Mane. They're recording a video. You got Big 30 here. You got CEO Big 30 uploading a caption saying 375, 1017, brr. Then you got Pooh Shiesty saying Big 3 CEOs with the little heart shit. Now I'm going to be honest. If any other nigga put these hearts there, I would have looked at them a little different, but since it's Pooh Shiesty, valid. Number 1 crush dummy, facts. But then you got Gucci Mane. He's responding to Big 30. Gucci says, Cap, stop posting me, dude. We met once. What? Listen, man. One of the biggest problems as a CEO I've noticed Gucci has had is he has a problem really coaching and embracing his artists, which the irony in that is before he was just this label owner, he was the man known for putting everybody on in Atlanta. He was the man known for helping out the Migos. He was the man known for helping out like the smaller upcoming artists. That's who Gucci was known to be. As a CEO, we've seen Gucci do some questionable shit. Now, I made a video on it. Family, I tell you, I make a video on everything. Look, this nigga Gucci dropped his whole label while on Instagram. Like, just dropped the whole label. He drops the whole label. Gucci Mane drops all his artists. Family, I think the nigga was coming home from Starbucks. Like, look, this is what happened. The man went to the gym. After he left the gym, he went and got him a nice mocha frappe from Starbucks. As he was on the way home, he say this. Hold up.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Listen, I wanted to make this announcement on 1017 yesterday, but I just seen like my statement, my P&L with all my artists. You know,
I just got thrown off real quick, family. Imagine they robbed Gucci Mane. They literally unscrewed the earrings out this nigga ear. I ain't never even heard of a nigga taking it that far. Like, that gotta be a gold medal in the Rob a Nigga Olympics. You took a nigga earrings out his ears, bro. Like, damn. Like, that's like, you might as well start taking, like, I'm glad it wasn't Wayne. They would have took the nigga lip rings. Like, you know, Wayne got the shits up under his lips. Like, damn.
Almost like a whole bunch of shake up and it's a whole shit show in the industry right now. But when I look at my P&L and me being a businessman, I think that I'm gonna have to release almost all my artists except for Pooh Shiesty and Fujiano. This is a decision I didn't want to make. I thought about it, you know what I'm saying? I could keep all of them under the contract. But I said, hey, fuck it. Let's just make the unselfish decision and, let them take their talents elsewhere. So today, you know what I'm saying, I already reached out to all of my artists, you know what I'm saying, from to their lawyers and whatever, and let them.
So he didn't reach out to the artists. He reached out to the lawyers, probably sent them an email and said, hey, man, this nigga ain't on my shit no more, man. Y'all have a good life.
They're free to take their talents elsewhere. And I'm still looking for new talent to pair up with, you know what I'm saying, Pooh and Fu.
Now, I'm going to be honest. With Pooh Shiesty essentially trying to force himself off the label, I don't see Fujiano staying with Gucci anyway. And when that happens, that is going to be the official damage on Gucci Mane as a CEO of a record label. Like, we've seen this artist unfortunately die, get locked up repeatedly. Now we see one of his artists literally allegedly rob him. Yo, no one's signing the Gucci gang. It's over.
And that's where I'm going to put my focus. And I just wish them the best. And I just want to let everybody.
So that's it. Look, leaving, like I said, just left Starbucks having his little drink or whatever. All right. Okay. So again, a lot of people don't like the way Gucci possibly have been treating his artists. Things of that nature. What else? Let's see. Pooh Shiesty alleged kidnapping Gucci Mane caught on surveillance. Now, we haven't seen no actual surveillance. Trust me. Because that video will be everywhere. They got clips from the surveillance. They ain't showing the video. So, this is TMZ work, right? They ain't dropped the video. Nigga, when the video drop, it's going to be like when First Day Out dropped. No cap. It's going to be just like that. They got money on the floor and shit. All right. So, we haven't gotten the actual alleged video. Yo, nah. So, I remember when the news broke back in the day when it was just all rumors. Listen, I know I was one of the first niggas saying, ain't no way niggas rob Gucci, man. Ain't no way, but, yo, maybe. Maybe, gang. Okay. Benadine, no. All right, family. I think, as far as this, the feds at Pooh Shiesty's house in the morning.
Have seen FBI and TBI agents going in and out of that house. The Shelby County Assessor's website lists this house as being owned by Lontrell Williams. That is the name of both Pooh Shiesty and his father. The rap star is in a halfway house right now after being released from federal. Live look at the scene in Cordova.
So that was the news breaking, of course. Yeah. All right, family. I think we've ran through all of the current Pooh Shiesty news we got. Let's see here. Let's see what what's his name? 1090 Jake, maybe. Pooh Shiesty. Let's hear some takes on this. No, this is years ago. We need, let's see here.
Man, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode.
Now, this is, I want to hear.
Confirmed. He's cooperated.
Hold up.
Nash broke the news. Nobody even believed him. Because they were like, ain't no fucking way they playing with Gucci Mane like that. Gucci Mane got did dirty. And it's 100% confirmed he's cooperated. Not only did he identify what Pooh Shiesty was wearing and identify Big 30 by his Instagram, how do you think the feds know exactly what took place inside of that booth?
Now, again, I'm not sure I'm rolling with this. Now, identifying Big 30 is identifying, well, yeah, if he identified Big 30, then actually, I don't know what I'm thinking about. Hold on. We need that part of the paperwork where Gucci actually identifies these people. Let me see if we can find that. Gucci Mane, I want that. Identifies Big 30. Where was that in the paperwork? Let me see. Hold on, because we kind of need that. All right. Okay, what we got here? DOJ complaint alleges Gucci Mane helped identify Pooh Shiesty and Big 30 in armed robbery investigation. Hold on. What we got? In a post shared by Thugger Daily on X, paperwork appears to show that Gucci helped the feds identify rapper Pooh Shiesty and Big 30 in an ongoing criminal trial. Now, we can actually just go to that page and check it out. Thugger Daily. Let's do that, actually. Let's check out this this tweet, because I'm sure it's going to have the attached alleged statement. All right, so cool. You got to highlight it for me. Sweet. So we got Junior, which I'm assuming is Pooh Shiesty right there. That was the cameraman, and Radrick Davis, RD, which is Gucci Mane, described Williams Jr., oh shit, that's Pooh, as wearing a black Nike brand Shiesty mask, black hooded shirt, and black pants during the offense. An online search of Pooh Shiesty match the individual depicted throughout at Pooh Sheisty. Oh my goodness. What we got here? which again is the cameraman. BP, which is the assistant or person who is also with Gucci, but not one of the off-duty security guards. And RD, which is Gucci Mane himself, all identified right. A well-known hip-hop artist, right being Big 30. A well-known hip-hop artist, also known as Big 30, as present during the offense. Oh my God. The cameraman and Gucci identified his Instagram account as CEO Big 30, which is verified by Instagram. Nah, this shit almost just brought a tear to my eye, family. This shit, like, damn. The account contains photographs of Wright with Williams Jr. and Waters and investigators located. God damn. You know what? We got the indictment. We can look right here at it. Exactly that portion, like, just to verify. We got it right here. What Big 30 at? Identified. That's the security. No, that's the cameraman. Identified the Instagram user Twin CMO as the individual who choked, scratched, and wanted to shoot him. So in this portion, everybody is telling what's going on, man. My motherfucking brother, Thony. Man, I appreciate you popping out, Twinsky. You already know what time it is. So they identify everybody right here in this breakdown. Let me start at the top of these breakdowns. Let's see here. Williams Sr., the victims identified, oh my God, the victims identified Williams Sr.'s Instagram account as Mob Ties Global. Photographs on the account refer to William Sr. and William Jr. as father and son. The cameraman, BP, the assistant, and RD, oh my God, Radrick Davis, a.k.a. Gucci Mane LaFleur, all identified Wright, Big 30, a well-known hip-hop artist, as present during the offense. and RD identified his Instagram accounts as CEO Big 30, which is verified by Instagram. The account contains photographs of Wright with Williams Jr. and Waters, and investigators located a Facebook account associated with Wright depicting him with Williams Jr. and Waters. The cameraman, and BP, the assistant, identified KD as a nickname for Waters and described him as Williams Jr.'s right-hand man. Of course, Williams Jr. is Pooh Sheisty. Describes Waters' attire during the offense as a black hoodie with white stripes. Yo, it's not many times as a streamer I've been speechless. Finding out Gucci Mane really identified niggas is low-key leaving me speechless. This is Gucci Mane. Nah, this is different. Like, Gucci Mane identified niggas. I almost don't want to believe the actual paperwork, nigga. Like, you know how I tell you, you remember when I was telling you Wack 100 was standing on like fake business when it came to Gucci Mane because he fucked with Gucci Mane? This is crazy. Damn, that hurt. That hurt. Gucci Mane snitching, bruh. I need more, man. All right. Let's get back to this is what took us there. Old 1090 Jake. Let's finish.
None of the other witnesses were in there, and they couldn't hear what was being said. If you're in a music studio, you can't hear what they're saying in the booth if you're not in the booth and they're not talking on the mic. That means Gucci was the one that told them. We went in there, we started arguing, he pulled out this piece of paper, I said no. He tells fucking 30 to go get his bag. He pulls out a fucking Draco, took all my shit. Gucci told the police all of that information.
Wow.
100%. What the fuck is Atlanta gonna do about it? Not a goddamn thing. We know that. Everybody knows that. You know, snitching ain't nothing anymore.
I disagree.
And it's crazy because a lot of the rappers that we looked up to, Gucci being one of them, was against all of that shit. And that's why these videos are so important, because you can be young and dumb as I once was, riding around listening to these songs toting guns like they're doing in these songs, committing crimes like they're rapping about in these songs, just for you to get caught, for you to keep that shit real, for you to get sentenced to all that prison time, and the motherfucker that influenced you to live that lifestyle is a fucking rat. And that's the cold, hard truth about this shit. Do I give a fuck about this case? No. I really fucking don't. Am I the biggest fan of Pooh Shiesty? No. I like a couple of his songs. But this motherfucker's a crash out. End of story. He's a flat fucking crash out. This is the stupidest fucking crime I've ever heard of. You did this shit while you had on an ankle monitor. Literally, 30 minutes after you got off the phone with whoever, and they're telling you, yo, you do not have permission to leave. You need to go home now. All right, bet. Let me rob Gucci Mane first, and I'll be back. What? The fuck is wrong with you? And this is what I want to know. How much money do you think he really has after this many years just went by? And then he robs and kidnaps the label owner of the label that he's signed to. So there's no label backing him. You know, there's no crazy amounts of money behind him. Do you think he even has the funds to afford a lawyer that is gonna get him a decent deal? Because there's no such thing as beating this case. I don't give a fuck. I'll bet everything on it. I'll bet my chain on it. I'll bet my YouTube fucking plaques. He ain't beating this fucking case. All right. They got so much evidence against this man. I seen the internet lawyer that's always, oh, how'd he do it if he's on a monitor? They would have been got him. He was on the fucking monitor.
Right.
That's why they have all this information. All you had to do was read the fucking thing instead of acting like you know every fucking thing. And he's fucked.
Yeah.
The amount of evidence they have.
Now, again, I said this earlier, family. I want to repeat this because you may have not been here. I'm not sure if Pooh Shiesty is completely fucked, as he's currently saying. I'm going to tell you why. This will indeed come down to Gucci Mane's statements. Gucci is, again, the star of this entire case. If Gucci Mane is not cooperating, it's not going to be a lot they can do because they don't have the actual physical evidence of the robbery. It's, you know, he say, she say, unless somebody corroborates this entire story. All right? So he might not be.
In this fucking case, he's going to get hit with more charges, guaranteed. You know, they're saying he upped the Draco, whatever the fuck, unless they need more proof than that. That's a firearm charge right there. It's an enhancement of punishment if guns were used during this thing. All 3 witnesses are saying that they had guns. The 2 security guards are going to testify that they had guns. Fuck, Gucci Mane himself might testify.
Nah, don't say that.
What's worse than having somebody say, you did it? 5 people say, you did it.
But again, look at what he's basing it on. 1 person versus 5 people. If 0 people speak, where do we sit then? And I ain't gonna lie to you. If Pooh Shiesty makes it out of this, family, the next trick, I don't even know what he can do. Like, this nigga is like Houdini. What else can he escape? Like, if he make it past this, what is the next escape? I'm dying to see.
But let me know y'all's thoughts and comments in the comment section. I'm telling you, this is going to be one of the craziest cases we see in 2026.
Agreed.
We're only a couple months in, but hey, y'all know where to come for the content. It's 1090
right,
Jake.
Man.
I'm rocking with y'all, and y'all rocking with me.
Shout out to 1090. Drop a like on my dog. All right, family. I think we got it. Okay. So as of now, I think, family, we've taken you through all the Pooh Shiesty news. You know, to make a long story short, Pooh Shiesty and his team allegedly kidnapped and robbed Gucci Mane and his team. The kidnapping happened because Gucci was not allowed to leave the studio, and he allegedly, Pooh Shiesty team allegedly stole Gucci Mane's wedding ring, his earrings, his pinky ring, and Gucci Mane's team, they stole the cameras, Rolex watches, jewelry, money, everything these guys had off of them. Big 30 is currently locked up. You got Pooh Shiesty currently locked up. Pooh Shiesty's father is currently out on a $250,000 bail. And any more news that arrives from this, we will be here to keep you up to date. We will. No troll. I dropped 2 hours on that topic alone. 2 hours. Your boy. Now, family, I do want to hit this Meek Mill story as well because, you know, I'm a fan of the OG Meek Mill music. I got to be 100% honest. and Meek Mill seemingly has been trying to make a comeback in a independent music space. So family, Meek Mill has been responding to CT Charlamagne, saying essentially he fell off or he was not the same after the battle he had with Drake, and Meek has been doing everything to prove Charlamagne wrong. Now he starts by now releasing new music. I think he dropped a freestyle. I'm gonna be very honest. Before we even get into everything, I haven't heard this freestyle. I'm keeping it 100, but I see it got 1.5 million views. I'm interested to hear, is Meek back? Is Meek back? Family, have y'all heard this freestyle? Do y'all fuck with Meek? If so, let's lock in. He gave us a minute and a half of bars, I think. Let's see. Oh, fire. Fire. Now look, he had a spot. Yo, y'all gotta know I'm a sweaty hip hop nigga. He had a spot where he kind of lose it. Hold up. Family, y'all gotta remember when what was the guy name on Meek Mill? Meek Mill affiliate raps on, it wasn't Flex. It was on what was no. What was Meek Mill's right hand man name before he kind of dropped that nigga too? What was his name? What was his name, family? It was Meek Mill homie. And he went to the dude with dreadlocks. What's my dog that used to be on MTV? Damn, family. Y'all know who I'm talking about? What's the dude with all the hair on MTV? All right, I'm gonna figure it out. Yo, MTV. What's the black guy with hair? What's the dude name? MTV. Yo, family, I'm finna struggle through this, but it's cool. MTV. Black guy. What's his name? No, family. I'm doing this the hardest of ways. Damn. All right, man. I ain't gonna worry about it. Fuck it. I'm too far away. Anyway, let's stay on Meek Mill. So Meek has been trying to let us know he's back. Let's listen to what Charlamagne even said to get Meek Mill in his bag. Charlamagne, Meek Mills. All right. So it started with Charlamagne on the breakfast. No. It was actually on Brilliant Idiots. Here we go.
Never, Meek never. I don't know.
What are you saying?
I'm just saying, like, Meek could have just kept doing music, but for some reason he didn't. Like, something was just off after the battle.
Now, mind you, he said Meek could have kept doing music, but he didn't. Something was off after the battle.
You know what I mean? And he really, I mean, honestly, he didn't really recover. Yeah, it's strange. You know what it was with Meek, man? Meek's Achilles heel to me was actually Twitter.
Yeah, for sure.
And when Drake called him Twitter fingers, no, what did he say? What was it? Was it Twitter fingers?
Yeah,
right?
Twitter fingers.
When he called them Twitter fingers,
trigger finger turned to Twitter fingers.
Trigger finger turned to Twitter fingers, and it's just like every time Meek tweets, even
it's
now
crazy,
to
bro.
this day,
it's crazy. It's pure entertainment.
And I fuck with Meek. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
I think Meek does a lot for his community. You know, he's been a great, symbol for the city of Philly. I love what he does with reform, but I probably would have deleted my Twitter after Twitter fingers and just flooded the streets with nothing but music.
You're forgetting.
All right, now Meek responds to this again. You got to remember the first thing Charlamagne says is
Meek never. I don't know.
Listen, stay locked in. Listen,
Meek could have just kept doing music, but for some reason
he could have kept doing music. So Meek says, "So I want to make this a main post to highlight the real propaganda that's taking place in the hip hop community. I need everyone to leave a comment if you see what's happening and how they are trying to downgrade artists' brands from feeding their families. Let's go through it. The white hit also boosted Den Rumor on his major platform with no evidence. Do not go on these platforms. Only us? Can y'all see my brand back heating up? Now this, please leave a honest comments. Since Drake beef, I dropped Tap 3 times platinum. Peta double platinum. Peter, double platinum. Blue Notes 1 and 2, platinum. Uptown Vibes with Legend from Brooklyn, Fab, platinum. What's Free featuring Jay-Z, Meek Mill, I think it's platinum. Fuck On Me featuring Cardi B Fuck On Me featuring Cardi B, platinum. Scarface with Rick Ross, gold. Independent Money, Respect the Game, platinum. 24/7, double platinum. Dangerous, platinum or double. I don't collect plaques, LOL. Championships, also like double plat. Expensive Pain, gold. And it wasn't even marketed correctly, leaving labels. Cybertruck, 5 a.m. in Philly, How Far We Came. He actually switched up on Drake because he helped power the Meek Was Done narrative. Was done. Wait a minute. He's still tweeting like he talk kind of crazy. Hold on. He actually switched up on Drake because he helped power the Meek Was Done narrative was done. Now he's using the same against Drake. Drake good with me and Jay-Z. Keep me out this weak ass shit. I had a meme with a 16 ounce, found a lot of new tech deals and activations just from playing around tweeting. I forgot. Proud of Me featuring Proud of Me, I'm a feature, almost platinum. 1942 flows, platinum. Bruh, I love the way he really just tweeting and remembering songs halfway through the tweet. Oh yeah, 1942 flows, platinum. Whatever You Need, platinum, featuring Chris Brown. Platinum, Championships intro, platinum, We Ball, etc. What the fuck is he talking about? We got to keep a close eye on this cat. I feel like he is in the closet gay. Damn. Man that hates successful black men unless he's doing business with them, but I could be wrong. Oh, and I'm powering helping pop like 10 artists off on the East. No, some real propaganda on my brand, and I want to invest in it.
He did it. Like,
hold on. I'm trying to see the bottom of it here. And I'm trying to investigate it. That Diddy shit wasn't normal. I'm a real trench baby. Iron plate in front of the world. Now, when he says that Diddy shit wasn't normal, family, you got to remember, like, this OD went viral. You know, matter of fact, I'm sure I can just, Google can get me there. Meek Mill, Diddy, matching outfits. Now, you know, they lied to us about this one. Because I think someone tried to say, you know, it just so happened to happen like that.
This nigga was clearly lying.
Here we go. Now, we got Meek Mill and Diddy wearing the same outfit.
What?
There's also a little person for no reason in the photo. Alright? For no reason. No reason at all. We got a better photo over here. Yep. You know. And you got to remember, this wasn't the only one. Matter of fact, I'm sure I can find the Diddy Meek compilation. Alright? The compilation. Alright? So, here we go. You got this.
Hey, what's up, King Son? Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, Daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of okay. All right, we got a little more, though. Hold up. Hold up. Where's Meek and Diddy at the party? Because there's a few, like Meek Mill, Diddy, party. They were like at the party. Where we at? All right, I might have to go to YouTube. YouTube will get me right. Pause. Let me see here. Y'all remember Meek Mill, Diddy, freestyle. Let's see here. Boom. Nah. I gotta back it up a little bit because you gotta see it from the jump. Now you gotta look how Diddy got on point when he said he was fucking this bad bitch. Like, Diddy was cool at first, he was chilling. You know, oh, Meek grabbed the mic, whatever. Then he heard something about a bad bitch. That boy perked up. What? Look at it. Damn. Mercedes. All right. And you had, you know, look, anyway, Diddy, Meek, they had a few moments, right? So that was what Meek was addressing. Just to make that clear. Cool. Now, we got Charlamagne actually responding to Meek, because a lot of people agree with Meek. Like, yeah, you know, when I think about it, Meek was fine after the battle. He did have his biggest moments really after the battle. True. So, what did Charlamagne have to say about the response from Meek Mill? Let's check it out.
When all the jokes started, and the jokes haven't really stopped since.
So you wasn't talking musically, because I seen Meek put up a post and he talked about some of his accolades since that interview.
Yeah, so he put up a post.
So you hear him say right here, he wasn't talking musically. You hear DJ Envy ask.
That's when all the jokes started, and the jokes haven't really stopped since.
So you wasn't talking musically, because I seen...
This nigga was clearly lying.
First thing he said.
Pac and Biggie got killed for you, right?
Yeah,
first thing he said.
Meek never... I don't know.
What are you saying?
I'm just saying. Like, Meek could have just kept doing music, but for some reason
he could have kept doing music.
That's when all the jokes started, and the jokes haven't really stopped since.
So you wasn't talking musically, because I seen...
All right, now I'm pretty sure I can't play this no more because they're now on Netflix, unfortunately. So I cannot really give them a spin, but basically they called Charlamagne line and he tried to backtrack about that bit. You know it. I mean, Charlamagne, he been fell off, man. Like, don't get me wrong, I still, you know, respect him, whatever, but Charlamagne fell off so bad. The way he's just a puppet for like Rock Nation and Kendrick Lamar, I'd be like, yo, bro, get off your knees. Like, stand up. Can you stand up anymore? Like, your mouth gotta be sore. Like, relax. Anyway, Meek Mill, you know, he's been speaking about more music on the way. Let's see here. Pretty sure I got something else on Meek. I do. 600 racks on the way. Oh shit, hold up. Nah, I'm fucking with this. Yo, Meek. I'm here for the Meek comeback. Think we got one more.
Once we start, we taking niggas. I'm too rich to fake it with you. I had A her out in Paris.
Now, it seems like he's remixed the intro to Dreams and Nightmares.
I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. AR got like 80 in it. Once we start, we taking niggas. I'm too rich to fake it with you. I had A her out in Paris. Told her I love her, I'm playing with her. I had liked her, but I had cut her when I found out my man hit her. Yeah, this shit get realer and realer. We trying to survive, we fighting the system, shit like Thriller Manila. When we outside, it ain't no fear, we putting killers with killers.
Yes.
We hitting killers with slugs. Locked in the system, ain't no fear like mama, give me a hug. Cold nights, locked up with no money, niggas ain't give me no dub. Long nights, fucked up in the summer, niggas couldn't give me a grub. I was trying to trap my cousin, told me he won't give me no drugs. I look my cousin dead in the eye like, bro, give me no guns.
Damn.
I start tweaking, I get that weed in me. Like the whole city of the real niggas saying they believe in me. Like I'm a lighter, I'm tripping on her, I put VVs.
Now, it's two things about this. I'm fucking with this, but I gotta be honest. At the same time, remaking the biggest song you had another 10 years later, that could be somewhat telling. But I like everything Meek just dropped. You know?
Once we start, we taking niggas.
Anyway, I'm rolling with Meek. Meek, we here for you. All right, pop out. We here for it. Cool. All right. Think we pretty much got it today, family. A few quick, like, small topics, right? Shout out to Bow Wow. You know, family, I'm from that gen as well. Shout out to Bow Wow. He out here on the Boys for Life tour, family. It's finally happened. We've seen them both together for the first time. Little Mama, ladies and gentlemen. Little Mama and Bow Wow on the same stage. We thought it was impossible. We thought it was impossible. Nah, she came out hitting that bit too. Hey, let me say this real quick too. Bow Wow has been given an amazing show. If you're going to these Boys for Life tours, you're getting your money's worth. Bow Wow is out there trying to drop 40 every night. I've been seeing the clips. Damn.
Can you please put both of us in the same frame so they know this is not AI?
All right. Cool. All right, family, look.
Well,
all right.
This was definitely a surprise.
All right, cool, man. Family, I think we did it. All right, family. W string. Yo, family, if you are new to your boy, man, tap in. All right, please drop a little like for your boy. You know, we're a small page. We only got, 6,000 subs, but we're very close to hitting 7K. And, I already got a K of videos in the bag, fam. I'm always here for you. Not only that, I'm always keeping you up to date in the latest and greatest in hip-hop news. Check my community tab. I'm telling you what's going on every day, all times. We got Young M.A. celebrating her 31st birthday right here. Give it up. Look at her. You never thought you would see Young M.A. looking this good. All right. The comments on this one is going crazy. All right. So, again, family, I'm always keeping you up to date in the latest and greatest. I threw up a poll real quick. We can review it. I thought this was a W poll. Who had the best rap career? I gave you Boosie. I gave you Jeezy. I gave you Ludacris. And Luda is winning by a overwhelming amount. All right. I got almost 650 votes on this. Ludacris is at 59%. All right. I thought it was going to be a little tougher, but people just really stood on big business. And although Jeezy might be the fan favorite to a lot of people, Ludacris did probably have the better career. Cool. Again, family, I got you. I'm keeping you up to date with what's going on at all times. All right. So again, family, happy Easter. God bless you and your family. I hope you have an amazing week. Your boy, again, has taken on a new position at work. That's why I have not been as frequently live as I love to be, but goddamn it, ain't shit stopping this train. Shit, bro. Hey, listen, y'all niggas can't get rid of me if y'all wanted to, gang. That's no troll. So again, thank you for tapping in. Please drop a like. 2.5 hours, just your boy. I appreciate you, family. I love you. Happy Easter. Enjoy your day. We will be back soon. That's a fact. All right. I hope you have an amazing evening. Tell your loved ones you love them. Drop a like. Tap in with your boy. Tell somebody you know about your boy. Till next time, we out. I love you. Peace.
Soon as I left the spot, pulled over by the cops. Them bitches found my Glock. They threw me in the box.
8 months tops.
Staring at the clock. Commissary stop. Man, with Carter 5 drop. A nigga jaw gon' drop. The bitches draws gon' drop. And then the calls gon' drop. Hello. I bought too hard, they flat. Whoa. Now all these bitches got ass. How did they get it so fast?
Fast.
They have that in the past. I still smash in LA, they getting shot. Bitch, I know the dots. In my ear, we on the yacht. Your bitch know where we dock.
Hold up.
I ain't from the know ya, but Took is still a soldier. And rest in peace the soldier, cause he was real Magnolia, yeah. And I fuck these hoes.
Family. And I love y'all niggas to death, man. That's a fact.
Drink, if I do, bitch, you to blame. Coochie lane, we stank. It better be the only thing. Big bang, take Lil back, you know the game. All these bitches want your Carter, your Carter. The fireman and fire starter need water. All your bitches, they boo. All of my bitches, they new. They got more bitches than you.
Yes.
All of these hoes in cahoots.
Yes.
But my bitch keep me in the loop. She blow me like hot camera soup. My waters come out like a troop. Innocent box near the oop. In turn, I'm done at your fruits. I'm in a pineapple coupe. Passing you up like you. Turn the head like a screw. Get that hoe a tip. Enough to buy a whip. Get that hoe some sip. She fall asleep, I dip. I'm rich, bitch. Money, Mitch. What's in that bag? 14 bricks.
You got 14 bricks in that bag?
Used to drive a Mazzy.
Family.
Used to be locked up with the dude that's like the Shanty.
Yes.
Used to be in Holly Grove with dudes that cut the bodies. Tunji got so many hoes.
They coming. To your bitch, I'm Mr.
I'm nigga Ryan Osley. I'm kamikaze and you niggas Ronda Rousey. It's New Orleans, really rock. Drop it to the socks.
OVO, the ones that haven't. Oh, wait for the car to 7 to drop. Family. Family. Love. Okay. Family, till next time, it's your boy Jay. Love y'all niggas, family. We'll be back. Facts.
Do the knowledge, nigga.